I said about to be, yeah, just finishing setup. No worries. We're live.
All right. Test. All right. So, hello everybody. Welcome to Here Be Shenanigans. I am your host Ben. We are doing episode 2 of Psychonauts 2. I know this is like the 2-2 episode, but we're gonna have a good time. In our panel, we have a couple new guests. One of them has been on stream before. I'll let him introduce himself. Arkai, if you want to get started on those introductions for you.
Well, thank you. First of all, for having us here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll definitely say, as I recently came into contact with the stream, everyone here has been super great and super delightful. If you guys happen to be here on this most recent Valheim stream, I kind of showed up in the latter half of it, playing with everyone there, and it was super fun, and I look forward to possibly being here more and more in the future.
All right. And we have a couple shows coming up. So we have the here on Saturday. Tomorrow we'll have Nightbane. So that's going to be with Michael as the GM. So make sure you tune into that at 4 o'clock Mountain Time. And then Sunday we have our Tales of Andrea, of course DM'd by the Great Murray. That's coming out at 3 o'clock Mountain Time. So without any further ado, Josh, are you on stream?
I am.
Perfect. If you want to introduce yourself real quick.
The great and salubrious me, or that's the wrong word, but whatever. No, I'm just here. Figured I'd pop in and see how it was going. I'm just a newcomer here, so I'm still finding my place in the world.
Nice.
That's a good way to put it.
Well, aren't we all, right? On some level.
Indeed.
Well, I'm going a little psycho, and I did not see that coming, so...
Dear.
Well,
Dear.
I hope that some of the Psychonauts are able to, I don't know, help us get into our minds a little bit today. So we, before the stream, we kind of looked at the recap of Psychonauts 1, and we all looked at that in our last stream, so we're all pretty caught up. So right now we have failed to fool Dr. Lobato into giving us his secrets, and the mailman, he was missing. We found him and his brain is gone. So I'm trying to figure that mystery out right now. So that's where we're at. So I'm going to hop in.
Oh, dear. Sounds like an absolute terrible time. Wandering around with my brain.
Yeah, the mailman is actually played by Elijah Wood, so there's actually a few bigger voices in here. One of the first ones that we kind of saw, which you'll see here in a sec, Rasputin is played by Richard Horvitz, who is the voice of Zim. And of course, Billy from Billy and Mandy. He's got a few different... He's pretty big in the cartoon
Chaos
world.
and Skylanders, if I recall.
Yeah, that's right. He is.
Yeah.
I think most recently he also voices one of the characters in that show they made and put on YouTube, the What the Hell of a Boss.
Oh, that is a really good show. I enjoyed it a lot.
Definite recommendation if anyone's watching.
For sure.
Uh-oh.
Highest of recommendations to that.
Mm-hmm. So, I'm trying to remember... This is where I'm supposed to go, yep.
Oh, good. You're finally here. Let me know when you're prepared to
Oh,
learn
finally, yeah.
I was gonna say, finally.
Prepared to learn?
I was just here.
You know what? Maybe I'm not prepared to learn. Maybe I need to go lollygag. No.
Don't wait too long.
Golly
for
lag.
this class.
Oh dear.
Alright.
These are very different comments.
Right?
I mean, they're all asking to join the mission.
Oh,
Sure
so
they're
there is a casino mission that the regular Psychonauts are going on, and Raz, despite having saved the world in the first game, is just an intern. So he's part of
If
the
I may
intern
speak
program.
freely, I think I
course
could
they must find
contribute
out
to the
principles.
casino mission.
Right? It's like very militaristic.
You may not. Class is in session.
Oh. Okay.
Can I ask? Please hold all questions till the end of the lesson.
You could always look at me. God.
Foresight. That mission.
Is being handled by experienced psychonauts.
Oh,
Do
okay.
not bring it up again.
Sounds about like every teacher's reaction.
Right.
Class start.
As soon as you get to my
Flashbacks.
You will not
class,
talk back to me.
We need trigger warning on this.
This is.
Oh Lord.
So are you ready, kid?
Kid.
No, not really.
Yeah.
And what?
I
are
get you
ready
don't really
for?
care, but come on.
Safety.
Oh,
Uh.
you think the human mind is safe? Well, that's cute.
No, I'm prepared to be as safe as I can in an unsafe environment. Don't you get smarmy with me.
Semantics, miss.
That's a nice little bit of trip. It just sort of fades into her head.
Right?
That was nice. I can appreciate that.
Oh yeah. When your loading screens are smooth and interchangeable,
And
it's very
that
useful.
is
Mhm.
how you
Like
form
it
the advanced
makes your experience so
psychic
much
ability known
cleaner.
as mental
Mhm.
connection.
Cool.
Everyone else looks just as invested. This is great.
We all jaded. What is this?
Ooh, sorry. Could you repeat that?
Sorry, kid. I warned you not to be late. I'm off to attend to some fiduciary concerns. Norma, take over for me, won't you? You can
Basic
practice with
teacher
some of those
behavior. Have the kids teach the
Right.
class. I get.
Right?
Foresight, is it safe to leave all these thoughts out like this if you're not here?
Norma, please. It takes more than a few rambunctious children to affect the mind of a trained psychonaut.
All right. Who wants to bet that she's gonna be regretting that statement like 10 minutes from now?
Well, as any story tends to play out,
It takes more than a few rambunctious children.
seriously, it comes down to the point of like, oh, what could go wrong? Oh shit, everything went wrong.
Try not to fall asleep.
He would
in
do that
class.
every time I got a new power in the
Alright,
first game.
rapscallion.
This
That's
weird
shit.
little...
Now, how
Don't
do I
talk
explain
poorly to
mental
me.
connection extremely simply?
Let me guess. We focus on an idea in someone's mind until we form a tangible connection with it.
Oh, I didn't realize you were a mental connection expert. By all means, give us a demo. Professor.
I don't like that your ears are down on your neck.
Right?
Yeah,
Alright,
the art
so
style
we
jumps back and
are-
forth between charming and a little bit of.
Like
Wow,
on
that was-
Valley.
It's like I didn't know they dug up Picasso to come draw for them.
What the heck did you just
Yeah, Schaefer's art style is
Alright, that
definitely
delayed reaction was
mildly
fantastic.
Picasso-esque.
Jump inside it like a hamster ball.
Sorry. Old habit from the circus, I guess.
There's a lot of people that there's literally a 50-50 divide in the population as to connecting cilantro and delight.
Right.
No, seriously, because there's supposedly there's a phenomenon that there's about 50% of people who taste cilantro actually just taste soap.
That's what I've heard. My stepdad is one of those people. He's
Now you're in trouble.
that's why he like couldn't eat Chipotle because they put cilantro in their rice all the time.
Looks like disgust.
That's
Well,
better.
I'm sure it's not the first time Rasputin has created that thought in someone's mind.
Oh gosh. The subtle cilantro put down.
Okay, look, I like a little bit of cilantro. People who use cilantro tend to like go way overboard, though.
Yeah. Well, cilantro's really it's supposed to be looked at as a spice, not as like a green to be added.
Not as a condiment.
Right.
Yeah. People try to like people abuse it like on like what is it, cilantro lime chicken tacos and stuff,
And honestly, I'd rather have the game.
which is fine, but then they way over abuse the
Hey,
cilantro part of it.
Raz. If you can change Forsyth's opinion of cilantro, maybe you could change her mind about the casino mission.
Uh-oh.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I mean, she worries about us kids too much. It's taking years off of her life expectancy.
You're literally performing the weakest form of peer pressure I could
Right.
possibly be doing.
All the time.
We could all go on a real Psychonauts mission.
Well,
What
I
is this
don't
nonsense?
suppose it would hurt to take a look around up there. Just see if there's any, you know, problems.
Lack of responsibility, Raz.
I understand not doing exactly what you're told, but comes a point where there's just being stupid.
I like all the
Where's the tough and
opportunistic
fair?
jumping in there doing though. They're like, hey, what if we just changed her mind?
You'll probably get
Yeah, 'cause
kicked
that's
out
a
of the
thing we can
Psychonauts
do.
for trying,
I'm
but
like,
what
that
the heck?
applies too many possibilities.
Because we all know it's in the amygdala, whether you like cilantro.
For the good of the mission.
Yeah, because you know those are totally connected things. Changing someone's opinion on a spice is very
I
different.
feel like that
than
would be more
just than to
physiological.
someone and their common sense.
I feel like that would be more physiological than mental.
Well, I mean, it's still mind connection. It's still whether you like the sensation or not is up to your decision,
I'd rather have the game.
more or less speaking.
Oh.
No, you're fucked.
Uh-oh.
I
Mental
was
hallways
just
aren't good.
Flying down the hallway.
Wait, this was a terrible idea.
Already he knows it's a bad idea.
Kids don't know what they're in for.
Don't worry, there's no way if you rambunctious kids can possibly mess up anything while she's gone.
Not possible. This was your stupid idea.
Need to cut out the frills in the cafeteria for sure.
Excuse me. We're not talking about
No
cafeteria,
more
nothing.
imported truffles, Otto. Regular mushrooms are just as good.
Man, what kind of cafeteria's
I
imported
can already hear
truffles?
Mia complaining.
Why
she
truffles
can't get
specifically? At least,
This is bad.
listen, this game is called Psychonauts. If you're gonna be doing mushrooms, get the shit that puts you into an LSD type trance.
Right?
Okay? At least do the fun kind of mushroom.
Give yourself a good fudge
Do not
experience.
condone drug use, but we joke about it.
Oh, there's a really good psychedelic level in this game. It's really good.
They just don't have the
I blame them. I
experience.
blame the truffles.
I blame the truffles. Specifically the truffle pigs.
That's it. They'd be dead.
No, not the pig. I'm gonna blame the truffles themselves. They were imported. They
Oh.
obviously had to happen there. I'm still trying to figure this out. So we're in her mind, but we realistically
Maybe if
popped out of her
restraint
mind
were
into a
logical
living
hospital.
space.
I think Hollis said
Eh.
she was an intern here once.
It
I always had my best ideas here.
kind of has a Doctor
Let's just
Strange
hope I don't
effect.
run into Dr.
No, it is
Potts.
okay. The way it's being explained here is I had my best thoughts here.
Maybe
Okay,
trying to
no,
change her
I'm
mind is a
following.
bad
you.
idea.
This
I
is
thought
like
it was
her
an actual
safe place.
physiological place that she went. I was like, oh dang.
Uh-oh. We're
No,
having some
Big
bad
bad
ideas.
idea.
I think that is a bad idea.
Still, it'd be nice if you could just take your bad ideas and, beat the dunce out of them and throw them away.
How about if you could recognize that it was a bad idea first?
Right? Like, it jumps out and you just have to go into a boss fight, and, like, if you lose, you have the bad idea anyways, and if you don't, it's like you just scared yourself.
So what exactly is this enemy type by name? What is it?
What is the what?
Looks like a veto.
No room in here.
or something.
Oh, so those are sensors. They're trying to get rid of things that aren't
I
supposed to
gotta
be
catch up
there.
Hollis and try to change her mind about the mission.
Ah, okay.
So
that's
you're a foreign element in someone's mind. So they're trying to get rid of that.
right. censor a trigger word these days?
I think I
Censor?
Yeah.
Maybe to a specific person, but I don't think it's like one of those big trigger words.
Oh, I'm gonna call them vetoes.
Vetoes.
I wonder if these related to Danny D.
Danny D. Veto?
Danny DeVito. Or there's some connection to Danny Dorito.
Danny Dorito. So these tags I'm collecting,
Here's the
those are for emotional baggage that we find lying around. Helps them deal with it.
I think I hear some emotional baggage near.
Like that guy.
He's having a day.
Right?
He's having a field day.
He's like, "Gah!"
Look at the birds. There they are. Got the birds.
So these figments, those are how you power, like upgrade your power-ups, like your powers and stuff.
Right.
So these are figments of the imagination.
That is interesting. It certainly is an interesting portrayal as to.
Oh my
I guess you'd
look at the
explain
size of
it
that
as.
kid's head. Get him to radiology. Stat.
I don't know, like. I don't know, just mental states in general.
The second game especially, because it gets a lot more surreal than the first one. Because the first one was good, but it was like that 2000s kind of surreal. You know, like Invader
Well, when
Zim.
Psychonauts
You
was a
saved
thing.
another
Yeah.
life, Dr. Potts.
But this one really takes its content matter to heart, and then
I still want to know who the hell was running
I
through an
heard the
X-ray.
technique you used was developed by your intern, Hollis Forsyth.
Oh, my intern? Why, yes, well, we did collaborate on that a little.
At least he's giving some credit, I guess.
a little.
Like, it's still better than. There's a lot of places that be like, yeah, no, yeah, I did it. It's fine.
That's true.
The fact that he's even not offering a little is still something.
Well, I don't know. I think him trying to sidestep it is still pretty.
Well, I mean, it's still not great, but it is still
And
better
she keeps
than
trying to
that.
talk her up.
Oh, well, she has been a helpful assistant.
Yeah, see,
Ooh.
that's still kind of sidesteppy, but
Well, it's not even sidestepping. Like, he's actively downplaying at this point. Like, he's trying to emphasize that she's,
Another life
like,
saved by the
below
foresight method.
somehow.
The POTS method? POTS? It was I.
Oh,
That intern merely transcribed my dictation.
Oh,
sure.
my apologies.
They're gonna call it the
In fact, I was
Forsyth.
thinking of getting rid of her.
So it's her work as an intern that was
She-
overlooked.
well, yeah, well, overlooked because they seems to have taken advantage. Not advantage, I guess, but seems to have taken what was already done and made it better, and he didn't like the way that it affected what that could imply.
Instead of being a collaborative team and saying like, hey, you know, I am the one who leads this lab, but you led this project. Instead, it was I led the lab and the project.
Yes.
Half a mind. I found
I
one.
got half a mind to look for the other half. Something tells me it's not too far away.
He may have half a mind, but I have a whole inclination. Find the rest of that brain!
I can't believe some people prefer open casket funerals. Disgusting.
There's victory in death.
Good luck collecting your debts after I'm dead, losers.
Well, with enough illegal loopholes, you actually can.
Yeah, and they can make your family responsible for it, that's for sure.
Hey, look, a complete thought.
Ah, finally, I was looking to replace that last brain cell I was trying to rub together. Could you hold me out for a minute?
At least you found yours. I'm stuck with 2, and that's all I've had. At least you're finding more.
Our current burn rate.
Ooh.
That's no good. Maybe if I move some funds around.
The memory vault. repressed memories.
That's where I put the stuff I can't handle.
These. Another grand is off the table for sure. Bet the gastronauts don't have the pink pennies like this. Where am I gonna
The gastronauts? What are they? Digestive.
Possibly.
Alright, so this hospital was real.
Yes.
She worked at the hospital. I love how he's polishing his golf ball as she's handing in
Well, he
a
has a
hard
little
work.
golf thing on his desk if you see it.
Oh yeah, the little.
He's got his lamp is a golf thing, and
he's a big golfer.
Got that tray of pens. Can't forget the tray
it's
of
like
pens.
it's one of those. Like, have you ever seen, like, what was it, Gretzko? Or Gretzko? Sorry. It's
oh,
that heavy metal,
Agretsuko?
like, Red Panda. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
I guess it
her
is
whole boss thing like,
Gretzko's,
go and
but-
play golf just to piss off instead of actually doing work.
Right.
Yeah, it seems like that's kind of how it's panned out. So it wasn't even a collaborative project. He literally just threw his name on it and stole it.
Oh, and published it. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
That ain't bueno.
So is that why she's a psychonaut?
Uh-oh, maybe.
That she's trying to go change people's minds about what really happened?
paycheck for a while?
Because it was
I went to
unfairly
school
done
for
to her.
medicine. How did I end up stressing about money management all day?
Because you went to school for medicine?
I just need to put those
Sounds about
thoughts
right.
aside and focus on the children. Their safety is the most important thing. And it's not just because a lawsuit would bankrupt us right now. That casino mission would be good experience for them, but it's too risky. What if I let them go and the worst happens?
Oh.
Need to focus. Only one unfathomable fear at a time, Forsyth.
Oh, Lord. So it seems she means well, but it seems she also has her own personal agenda, not against anyone here. But...
I mean, life experiences.
Gotta twist those words around somehow, right?
Those are very different circumstances, but yes.
Delight.
Socks with sandals.
Oh yeah, risk and delight. There we go.
Well, that's just called adrenaline. If you enjoy adrenaline, that would be what it is.
What use?
That's actually kind of a nice touch. You just can't change it directly. You have to find something that still sort of works with their mind.
Yeah, because that means that you can't just flip a switch. It means you have to somewhat connect it to something that they, as a person, would think to do. Or a possibility that it could be.
So I have to connect those ideas.
So let's
try
jump from-
connecting death, risk, and
If I let those children go on that mission, they would shoot us. If I let those children go on that mission,
Is there something else you can connect death to, maybe?
If I let those children go on
Stress?
that, I definitely could not handle that stressful casino mission right now. Oh my. I just remembered how dire the Psychonauts' finances are.
If
So I
Hollis
can only
wants to solve
connect-
money problems, she's gonna need to accept some risk.
So I need
So you need to get money to connect to the risk bubble. But you have to get past the death bubble to do it, I would imagine.
I don't want to bug her in her quiet place, especially when she's pondering big ideas like death and money and stuff.
Let me see if I can reconnect disgust. Dang it. Is it still connected? Okay.
Stop thinking about money so much. It is the root of all evil, after all.
We still need to connect risk to
Risk.
money.
Delight.
Oh, it's fun to take risks. But what use is it?
Delight.
I never say this out loud, but the truth is, I really, really, really just love money.
So let's
I
connect.
really, really, really just love money.
Sure, it's fun to take risks. But what use is
Okay.
it?
So that's why she's worrying about finances all the time.
That could very well have an, part of an accord.
It's like, even if you don't connect the thought, if that's the first thing that popped up in her mind, then that's still like her first reaction to that combination, right?
Well, who doesn't just like money in general, though? Because money allows for a lot of things, so it's a pretty base thing. If you just connect the light and money, it makes some
Especially the
sense
cilantro.
to most
The only
people.
way to kill germs.
That's not the change I was going for.
When you pick up wild mushrooms, you really need to clean them thoroughly before cooking. Mushrooms really do add a savory heft to any dish.
So delight
Who am I
and
to kid? If I
stress.
wasn't worried about something, I wouldn't be me. It just means I care.
Interesting. But that's not going to help us go on that casino.
I feel like if there was a way
Delighting in
to
stress.
remove
That's
this
a fun one.
window.
Nugget of wisdom.
So I need to connect the light.
Who am I kidding? I just remembered how dire the Psychonauts find it. If the Psychonauts don't get some more funding soon, I'm going to die. That's all there is to it. If I let those children go on that mission, they will surely die.
It seems connecting those two bubbles seems to reset.
There's risk and money. How do I connect three ideas at once?
Death is a huge risk. After all, people die when they're killed.
Well, if you don't stop, I will kill you until you die to death.
Okay. So that
Yeah.
doesn't do that.
I think mental connection is really the only thing we have.
So we got
You
money.
need to get money to get to.
I never say this out loud. Sure, it's fun to take risks. But what use is it?
How do we
go
connect
back to money.
various
Go back to money. I
things?
think I saw it. Do what you were doing before,
What
but
use
run
is
all
it?
the way around until you get to the node that you just connected risk and delight with, and jump to that, and then go to risk. So grab that, go around, like all the way around.
And go
Keep
to
going. That one, keep going. That one, keep going. That one, this one, that one. There you go.
Okay, there we
I
go.
just figured out how to solve all our money problems.
Oh, did you now?
Uh-oh. I think he caused an overthinking slump.
So was that a lucky break, or?
That's hard to say yet, but I think he just overclocked your brain.
A little bit, yeah.
Brain blast!
That's quite literally what that would be. Brain blast. It's brain blast. Whatever.
Alright, I do kind of like that delayed reaction that the character had. Just,
Seems to be her
just
thing.
for everything.
Guess what, kids? You all did so well on your lesson. How about we give your new power a test drive out in the field?
You mean we're going on the mission?
Uh-oh, she's getting a little loose.
For real?
Isn't that dangerous?
You know what they say, Sam. Nothing ventured, nothing brained.
I don't think that's what.
Let's roll.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Cool.
So now she's putting too much risk into it.
Woo!
I have a feeling
So much
that
for
that
professional
octopus
stuff.
thing that popped up.
I think that's like her greed overwhelming her other senses, perhaps.
Then it must be.
It's crucial they find out what these delusionists are up to at the casino. With you handling tactical command, I'd say our probability of mission success has risen 35%.
I'll take those odds. Now, how long till we reach the Lady Luctopus?
We're almost there.
Agent Forsyth,
That's not what she asked.
how are you feeling?
Lucky.
Uh-oh. Oh, Jeebus.
Well,
Her vacant gaze is concerning.
I'm really, like, somewhat disturbed by this style. I like it, but hate it at the same time.
Right?
You are not to leave the suite. Like most casinos, the Lady Lactopus...
This is coming from someone who liked Invader Zim as a concept and like art style. And even so, this has a decent amount of similarities, but I'm still very off-put by it. Not so much in like a weirded out state, but just as an art style, it's very strange.
What did you think of Enter the Florpus? The movie they did.
I think it was all right. I'd say it was not quite exactly what the original style was. It took some liberties, and you can see it. But I think trying to adapt it into a modern style as well as they did, I think they did all right, all things considered. It wasn't anything I'd write home about, but it's something I'm like, yeah, I'm glad it happened.
You know, there were some parts where it was like, you could definitely tell they were modernizing some things. Especially with like the color scheme. It was like a lot more like bright neon colors, kind of.
Which kind of defeats the purpose, because Invader Zim was literally meant to be dark and like dingy.
Yeah, yeah, that was like its whole aesthetic. Because it was coming off of Johnny the Homicidal Maniac. That was...
What are you doing in there, Sam?
When Agent Forsyth finally glows, this will be the only safe place.
Well, at least she understands there's a danger.
Well, she often seems lost, but she seems to
be
know
aware.
when shit goes wrong.
Everything's good on the mission so far.
You mean except for our mission commander having a total breakdown?
It's not a breakdown. She's just strategizing.
Uh-huh.
Oh, jeez, even the kids know.
Yeah, I wouldn't call it quite a breakdown. More like a,
Is the power out?
What you doing, Morris?
I'll tell you what I'm not doing.
maybe just a
I'm
break.
not
Like,
watching the
it's not like she's
semi-final
breaking down.
practice
She's more
to
like breaking
find
out.
Who's maybe not going on to the next round of Pop Gladiators.
Oh, dang, that's how you know you have high-res graphics, is when they're moving on the screen.
Well, that's like a 4-frame animation.
Let me pick an easy one.
I don't think we're missing out on a lot there.
Had a hot water hand
I mean,
grenade
their
at the wrong
breathing
time.
is
Can you
very...
make one of those?
I could make that if I were in my
What am I supposed to be doing here?
Not here.
Rasputin, don't sneak up on me like that. Listen, do me a favor and run up to the jet, will you? I need my dowsing goggles. I left them on my seat, I think. You wanted to be on a mission. Now here's your first objective. Fetch my dowsing goggles.
Okay, but...
Hurry! Our window of opportunity is closing.
All right, I'll be right back.
Oh, she's gonna be the fun teacher from now on.
She really pushes that uncanny valley when she smiles that wide and her eyes get that big. That's
right.
I think that's completely 100% intentional, though.
I think it's meant to be off-putting, but not just
Anywhere.
disturbing.
I mean, to be fair, I
Maybe.
have no idea.
I definitely find the disturbing effect to be,
I've heard of dowsing.
Amplified.
Oh,
yeah.
Agent Forsyth, where are you going?
This is like if you crossed Invader Zim with like,
What did I do to you?
oh, what would you call it?
Mia? Sasha?
Almost like
Agent Forsyth
El
is
Tigre.
missing, but don't worry,
Oh.
I'll find her.
Okay.
If anyone even remembers what that was.
Yes, please find Agent Forsyth right
Kind of has like a similar aesthetic.
I'm on it.
Why is your derpy looking ass smiling at me for like you knew what it was going on?
They have
Right.
anti-psychic detectors.
Uh-oh.
Alice must have some way to hide it.
I swear her eyes were in different directions.
For this girl's?
Yes. Not so much now, but she just looks hazed.
Her glasses are definitely a very peculiar
I think
shape.
the glasses are more framey in a way that makes it seem like it's off.
Well, if I can't have one of those...
Your mouth is not moving when you
Guys,
talk.
we have to find Agent Forsyth.
Oh, is she gone?
It's a trick.
If only
She
they had
wants
the
to see if we
foresight
break
to find
into
her.
these bottles.
Clever. Not falling for it.
I would fall for it.
Not the right
You can
season
definitely
for that,
tell
I'm
Lizzie is a
afraid.
troublemaker kid, even
Alert.
without
Weak
the,
psychic
you know,
activity
punk girl get up.
detected. Weak?
I think you're not supposed to get caught.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I think you need to take it out. I mean, you have fireballs, don't you?
Video games 101.
Ah!
Light
Well.
cameras are a bad thing.
Generally.
Where's my Sly Cooper training?
Clearly it wasn't there a minute ago. And you walked right into the cameras there.
And clearly you forgot your staff.
Yeah. The cane hook. That would be
Is
most
there a-
useful. Is there fall damage?
Now there's gonna be people in that water.
My curiosity is, yeah.
Oh. I guess
Isn't
that was
it
supposed
such
to
a shame
happen.
That you can't swim.
Well, yeah, because his whole family dies in water, obviously.
Obviously.
All the money I'm going to make. Hollis, wait.
You're a freaky lady.
She kind of has a Gumby smile.
How are you feeling?
Kinda.
Lucky.
Feeling lucky, punk?
Well, do ya?
That was good
Stuck
timing.
it. What happened? The fuck are you looking at? I'm not gonna lie though, I actually really did like the way that seagull looked.
Mesdames
Right?
et messieurs, faites-vous
His
un
legs
tour.
were funny.
Ladies and gentlemen, les sauvages.
Don't worry, Agent Forsyth. I can fix this.
So wait, she's going gambling and she's about to put herself in all sorts of debt? She's going gambling, wait, with the school funds? Is that what's happening?
I think that's what she's doing, actually.
No more bets.
Oh, yeah, that's a bad risk.
I mean, they're in the middle of a mission right now, so even if she wins big, I mean, she's going to be in trouble from the standpoint of she's putting everyone else at risk in a much more physical sense.
Yeah. This is fucked.
Don't worry. Like she said, there's no
Maybe it's not so
possible way a
bad.
bunch of rambunctious kids can affect things that much.
Alright.
106 collectibles for this.
Sorry, I'm trying to keep up with the chat. And,
That's all good.
there we go. Because the first time I pulled it up, it was playing off my phone. And,
Hey, it happens.
it's like coming through the mics, so I have it on a Bluetooth now.
Kitchen. Casinos are superior. I mean, I suppose. It's a fun environment to be in. I don't know if I'd ever go gambling in big numbers.
Oh no. I will say I went to Cripple Creek. It was like my junior year of college, my senior year, and I had this pretty decent roulette strategy that really it was just about withstanding your losses. So it was like statistically you were just gearing yourself up to withstand as many losses as you could and still make a return. And I ended up making like $500, which was nice. So, but I also learned the rule with casinos is if you think that you're in some mathematical advantage, you are very wrong. You're very wrong. The house
always wins, of course.
always has the advantage. So if you start winning, you better leave. Because, like, once you start having a system in place, they have everything in their power to defeat that system.
Because just about every system's been thought of.
Mm-hmm. And the withstanding losses system.
Occasional exception, but yeah.
And if you make it big, you have to stay and spend some extra money at the casino so they don't break your knees for taking everything home.
Tip your waitresses, tip your table attendees. That's
by
like
everyone around.
that's
everything,
my big 2 cents is like if you're tipping people around, people are people, humans are humans. They're like, well, this guy gives me $5 every time he wins, so or 10 or 20, you know what I mean, depending on how much you're winning.
Yep.
And I've also noticed that if you don't drink, that's a red flag for them.
Oh yeah, because drinking makes you less adverse to risk.
Yeah.
It just shuts down those little inhibitions in the back of your head that's like, oh, you know what, maybe I should like go home. So if you're like trying to be all responsible and stuff.
You in here?
Speaking of risk, I think we lost our connection to that.
Oh, I don't like this one bit.
Oh no, she's not even driving.
It was like that squid octopus thing showed up in her mind like right after you
left.
Dropped
just
through the floor or something.
a dice rolled on a 6. That's it.
I could have sworn the general rule was you have to roll a 7. But that's between 2 dice, like a 3 and a 4, like most iconic.
This is definitely different than last time.
Oh no!
That's a cool water effect, though.
It's like
The neon.
spontaneous change in her worldview.
Our Lady of Restraint.
My inappropriate meddling with her thoughts.
Yeah, you got peer pressure to do stupid shit.
I need to find Hollis's quiet room again and break that bad mental connection I made.
Of course.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, mind stepping aside, buddy? This is an emergency.
He's like, no.
Crush his thoughts that don't belong.
Oh, Jesus. No, I do not want to bring you closer.
And a bad idea.
Bad idea, bad idea.
Side blast.
Quick, stop thinking about it. Maybe it'll go away.
Do right bumper, left bumper. Telekinesis.
Cat head, hey.
Gross. Ooh.
This fireball does not work with these?
If I... Oh, it works on those guys.
I love how shocking those bad ideas can be sometimes, you know?
Yeah, the ones that just kind of burn a hole into your brain.
Sensor. Oh, could not handle a bad idea. Oh.
Good thing we're near a hospital, so
They're all gone.
ghosts don't have to walk very. Oh, never mind.
Oh, jeez.
You know what? I'll give it this. Like, not good at the quippy one-liners, but trying so hard because it makes them sound cool if you do it right. You know, pulling Arnie type stuff,
and then giving up anyway.
What if you actually had like a casino funding a hospital? So like,
Oh,
it was
God.
almost more incentive for people to be there, and like you
Right.
probably use it as a tax write-off too, right? Like
to a point, but I think that's technically illegal, actually, due to almost like a form of money laundering. Almost kind of like what NFTs are in a weird sense.
well, those aren't illegal yet.
Well, yeah, because they're new.
And that whole
not so much in its concept, but in its actual
NFT
action.
nonsense with the chimp and everything was just nuts.
Oh my gosh, the whole hospital's just gonna be a huge gamble now, isn't it? I thought there was actually some divide for a second. Like there was.
Does he have a diamond's head?
You did it, Dr. Potts.
Yep, he's a jack.
Woo!
That's funny. Because that's like kind of how medicine is a little bit.
I went to learn to be a doctor from Dr. Medicine, and this is exactly how medicine works.
Oh.
I'm so sorry, Doctor.
Oh, well, it can't be helped. Some patients are just bad luck.
Oh, and their heads are diamonds and hearts now.
Yeah, like I said, his head's a diamond.
I don't like
As far as the
look of
nurse, I
face.
still can't quite place exactly what her shape is.
Yes, the heart's salvageable, but the rest?
The heart
we
is
fold?
salvageable.
No, let's hold the 8 and the queen, and we'll pull for the inside straight.
What is her head?
It looked like a lamp.
Is that like...
This is 3 brains you jumped across earlier.
Oh.
That fool has a socket for a face.
It's a hand.
Eyeball extraction, very
Eyeball.
nice.
Some third
Sugar
eye
skull.
action. Oh, sugar skull. There we
I'll
go.
just quickly pop into Hollis's quiet place and fix this
Uh-oh.
mess.
Not so
High
quiet.
Rollers Lounge. That's not good.
Mm.
I'll just quickly pop into her mind again and just fix this one little thing. Real quick.
Oh,
Just
no.
like last time.
Rasputin, what are you doing here?
Sorry. I didn't mean to crash your hospital casino.
Oh, everyone's welcome in the casino. Without gamblers, how else would we make any money? No, you just can't be up here because it's the High Rollers Lounge.
Wait! Agent Forsyth, I need to tell you.
That was a very Zim sound.
Right?
What the?
Oh boy.
Phew.
Yeah.
It's just the morgue.
Excuse
Oh, phew. Thank
Just the
goodness.
morgue.
Huh?
Yes,
me. You need
Rasputin.
a password.
We got a patient here. Needs emergency access.
Sorry. The table minimum in the High Rollers Lounge is, $3 gazillion.
What? How much is a
Snickers.
gazillion?
More than you got, kid.
Oof.
Answer the question.
Burn.
My patient is dying.
You
He
snarky
needs
bitch.
fancy drinks. Stat.
In my opinion, your patient needs an emergency dose of $3 gazillion.
Maternity? What could this possibly be? Pregnancy tied to the casino. Anyone have any thoughts? Obviously, there's.
Well, this is the maternity ward. Anybody ready for that?
I mean, I don't mind. I just want to know if anyone has any guesses, like as to what these connections.
And now let's roll the wheel. Congratulations, Miss Person. You just won. Wow, a lizard person child.
Oh,
We followed you.
it's a little less satisfying than a baby, but it's a win.
Which gender do you think it's gonna be, red or black?
Come on, looking for a
Double
little
or
luck
nothing.
here.
Come on.
Have to have a baby. Or you could just, like, have a happy life together.
A weird take on it, but all right.
Right? That's the Gen Z take.
Double zeros.
Oops, looks like the house takes it this time.
This
Ooh.
time? You mean every time?
Come on, Lovey, let's try another number. We have to win eventually.
Well, this is obviously rigged, right?
Right?
Adam? Lizzie? Guess
Well.
they really don't like babies.
Place your bets, everyone.
Definitely not any number with a
So now your goal is
How
just to
about the
win
date I
$3
like third
gazillion
million?
in the casino so you can go into the High Rollers Lounge.
Spin that wheel.
Yeah.
I wonder if you could actually find money and she actually let you in. Like, oh wow, I didn't think you'd have that.
Gazillion. Wait, so there were 6 sides to it. So does that mean you could earn technically like? Because obviously not every side's gonna have a door per se. The
Uh-huh.
odds are you earn a gazillion for each of these games you win or something.
Seems like it. There's a crying.
Don't forget to breathe.
This 3 gazillion is kind of specific.
Here's some emotional
Who's going to take care of you when you're
Which was
older?
also laughing at it. I wouldn't be surprised though. It's just she doesn't care. Basically, imaginary number.
Also could be that too.
Hold your bets. The ball is in play.
There's just a baby chilling on the floor. What is happening?
Round and round it goes. 10 perfect fingers, 10 perfect toes.
I feel good about this.
Honestly, people like us shouldn't have to work this hard.
Imagine you're rolled to an actual hospital and you had to like have a roulette for them to give you your kid.
Oh god.
This isn't about money.
We are already so rich.
So rich.
Yes, we just want a child. More than anything in the world.
But the
Is that the doctor in the
confounded
background?
house always wins. I hate to say this out loud, but I have my suspicions regarding the up and upness of this low-down dive.
Oh, really?
You're bound to get lucky eventually, right?
Maybe I should unrig the system.
Rigged. Maybe I could help unrig it.
Oh, if you could do that, you could have all the money.
Yes, we don't care about
Told you.
that.
Oh, there's my gazillion dollars.
Very wealthy, it's true, but poor in children. Help us win a baby, and you, sir, can have the $gazillion prize.
Told you it's
Yes.
like the 3 gazillion.
And our eternal
I knew
gratitude.
it. Leave it to me.
Of all the fiendish, flatulent frauds.
Let's try it one last time.
Yeah.
I know you're not supposed to say this, but money really does solve a lot of problems.
Oh,
That's trippy.
boy, now.
That's pretty cool.
Now where do I connect?
Is there not a connection across the way there?
Can you just jump off? It looks like you have to be a platformer now.
Hmm.
Maybe you have to come.
Well, of course,
Jump in and find a bright idea.
But I mean, I'm just one person. What could I do about it?
Hmm.
We can unrig this game, but you gotta believe it's possible first.
I think this is a good place to take a break. How do you guys feel
Sounds
about
good.
that? Okay.
Hey,
Well-
I'm for it. It's all good.
We're in some deep mental territory, that's for sure.
I'm kidding. I believe it's possible first.
Well,
Yeah, we'll see about that, kid.
we got a good run going, so we're gonna go into intermission. We're gonna hit a, let's see, 6:59. We'll hit a 10, so we'll be back
10
at
minutes?
7:10. So
Sounds good.
let me hit into intermission.
That works. So if anyone needs to get drinks or the bathroom, get up to Josh, I don't know if you heard, but there was pizza ordered here. Ten minutes. Cool.
Is Blue Leader back? Blue Leader? Blue Leader is not.
Alright. I've returned.
Blue Leader standing by.
Gold Leader standing by.
Red Leader, do you copy? Red Leader, I got my grape juice. Red Leader, please respond.
No dying. Save that for the stream.
Yellow Leader, respond, please. My grape juice is flat.
Just that fucking statement alone. Said with such conviction, my grape juice is flat. Fuck. It's sparkling. It's sparkling grape juice in this example. For those who don't drink. We are all back. we were sitting here going, gold leader standing by, red leader standing by, waiting for blue leader to return.
Blue leader horking a hot pocket right now. Wait, I think my laptop is overheating. I can heat it and fry an egg on it. Yes! I don't even have to get up.
I'm dueling performing a dual action.
Fine butt. Phrasing.
Hello. Let's see.
Punctuation, Joshua.
There we go. There we go. Let's get our audio input. Our microphone. Test, test, test. Test, test, test. I don't know why I'm not showing up. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
Gold leader, standing by. Gold leader, do you copy?
I'm trying to figure out if I'm actually showing up on Twitch, because I'm not seeing it on my end.
Well, I can definitely say that the stream is functioning on your side.
Okay.
Stream is
Is my sound coming out on the stream?
Yes.
Okay, so my mic is actually coming through.
Yes.
Huh.
Correct.
Well, that's strange. I don't know what's going on with Streamlabs, and it's, oh, I guess because I have it set to audio input, not mic auxiliary. Okay, well, that works, I guess.
Yeah, you're all good. It's catching you.
Alright, alright. So, we thoroughly destroyed Agent Forsyth's mind. She's not doing too hot right now.
That's what happens when you talk smack to me, woman.
She,
Are you really a psychic if your mind isn't in some form of degradation, though?
Right? Is that...
I don't know, because that was completely left open by her. No kid will do any damage to a professional psychonaut.
There's no possible way that you could ever do anything to affect me. Okay, lady, you're fucked.
Oh, yeah, completely.
I mean, is it really a war crime if she was basically begging for it?
Well,
Yes,
I feel like she essentially put the Streisand effect into motion.
More or less.
Because she's like, you kids, you cannot be on this casino mission. There's no possible way.
But you know what? It's technically also the Murphy's Law comes into play as well.
Oh, that's true. What could go wrong?
Whatever can go wrong will go wrong.
Will. And we had a really good transition.
Alright, boys, we're back in the casino. We're gonna make it rich. Let's go.
Alright, so... let me get a grabber.
Here's $10, Jimmy. Now flip all the levers. We're gonna make it big tonight. I can feel it.
Feel it. Let's see. Oof. Where did we put this light bulb? Nowhere. It's away, that is where we put it. Ah!
Apparently so. Might as well wait for another pass. Grab the collectible.
Yeah.
We grabbed Grandma Broccoli and let's go.
Oof. I did not do that fast enough. Okay.
Don't worry, it's not possible to die in someone's imagination, right?
Phew, wow. Right?
What would that be, an imaginary death?
It's like one of those dream deaths where you die in real life.
You sort of wake up gasping for air and you're like, oh!
Ooh.
You know, say good morning to your sleep paralysis demon. Everything's all good.
I mean, what if your sleep paralysis demon looked like this guy? Ah! That wouldn't be half bad.
I mean, the fact that I still have one's still bad.
I saw this one post one time. I was like, "It's okay, guys. I'm fine with my sleep paralysis demon. I'll take whatever girlfriend I can get at this point."
Mm-hmm. Yeah, might as well.
It's like, she might be leaving me breathless and paralyzed, but at
No!
least I can still say she's there.
That was health.
See, like real men, we rejected any and all healing.
Yes! Goodbye!
No hit run, boys.
Health.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Oh boy, no!
I
that's
just
that.
said no hit run. Come on.
As we fall into the abyss.
Yes, Jimmy, your parents, us, are so proud of you. Oh,
no,
Jimmy,
we got kicked out of the brain.
we're disowning you, Jimmy.
Oh.
You lost on a children's video game, and that's just too much for us to bear.
I got kicked out of.
Shame to the family.
Burn.
Smells like somebody up there already had a jackpot in their diaper.
Oh, interesting. Okay. I guess I have to reconnect that.
I know you're not supposed to say this, but money really does solve a lot of problems.
A lot of problems, yes. Maybe not every problem, but a lot of problems.
Man,
Yeah,
that's like
what
the
about
whole,
problem of, like having too much money. Having money does not solve that problem.
There's a lot of problem.
But is that a problem having too much money?
Well, of course, the whole system is rigged.
Depends on how many people are hiring hits on you, I guess.
What could I do about it?
Maybe
But
the
if you
real
have
question
money
is,
and you have too much money, does that mean you just give money away to prevent this? You're just generous?
or you pretend you're poor,
That's actually how a lot of famous people do it now.
right? Let's see. We're gonna need a grabber.
Or you get so rich you host the Squid Games.
Mm.
Oh lord.
That's always a
That'd be
fun billionaire activity.
Right? I actually kind of like that being a trope in fiction. Or just like the asshole rich people are like, oh, I'm so rich, what am I going to do with all this money? Oh yes, I'm going to organize an underground fighting ring.
Well, that's literally Hunger Games.
It's just so over the top and ridiculous, and it's like, yeah, I could potentially see that actually happening in real life, but like realistically, like the person who is that rich and that powerful and that psychotic, like you have to have that perfect triumvirate of like mustache twirlingly evil psychopath to put that up as an actual real life thing. Because you know, most people, even if they're kind of crazy, have a little bit of hesitation and, you know, like hurting someone to an extent, you know. It was like, anyone's gonna punch you in the face if they really don't like you or something, right? Like, you know, a little bit of pain is one thing, but like, you know, Hunger Games sort of stuff, like you'd have to be a psychopath.
Oh yeah.
There's no middle ground here. It's like, oh wow, I'm gonna send a bunch of children to fight to the death.
That is
No,
a
you don't just
psychopath
wake
move.
up and do that.
By the way.
You have to, ah, gosh.
It's like the creators of The Purge.
Right?
Kind of.
Same kind of.
I think you missed a collectible up on top of the purple tube you walked through.
Oh, I did. But I do have half a mind to go back and get it.
What if your facial hair really was what made you a villain? But, like, you just woke up one day and your beard wasn't like quite full, but then just one morning it hit the perfect like super villain like mustache twirl, and you just and you just woke up and you're like, wow, I want to like rob a bank and burn an orphanage today.
And in no particular order.
Man, that would be nuts. That's a pretty interesting testament to like the fact that like you are who you are based on where your current brain chemistry is.
Well, it's like not even that too, because there have been people who have had strange brain chemistries and it has like no effect. But if things like destroy the chemistry in your brain, that's when it starts really wigging out.
Have you seen
Look at that lucky
the
baby.
study? Right?
Seen what?
That lucky
Have you guys
baby.
seen that supposed study that showed that a lot of like serial killer and or psychopaths were actually had more mercury in their body, like mercury count, than other like average people?
I heard something about that, but I didn't actually see anything.
I heard about that as a concept, and I'm like, that's interesting. So then what happens to cause this increased mercury count?
Would
Too much
fillings
fish.
have an effect on
They're
that?
hatters. They're all hatters. That's what sets them apart.
What about fillings?
Well, were old fillings mercury?
Older ones were, yeah.
I mean, mercury.
I
was
have one
used
in
just
my
about
mouth right
everything.
now
I mean,
that's
I already
Well,
made
like
that.
mercury was in like well, yeah. The mercury was used in like thermometers.
Well, it's like not just thermometers. I mean, like sort of the whole lead pipe bit where it was like metals were used in certain circumstances. Like I think mercury was used a lot, mostly in fashion. So you know, like
like in
are the
hats.
most famous one, but like some jewelry and other things, like the process of using mercury to like refine or soften up certain materials.
Have you seen what it does to aluminum? That is whack stuff.
What does it do to aluminum?
Don't think I have.
If you blend it with aluminum, it just starts growing really quickly like hair.
Ugh. Huh.
So like it exfoliates it and starts it to just like start growing in place like a stalactite. It is insane.
Effective.
Then again, how do we know we can change things unless we try?
And we have a winner! Looks like this time it's not 00? What?
We won!
Well, I guess miracles do happen.
You're telling us?
Oh, we are so happy.
Is she a set of forceps?
That's what it looks like.
Here, young man. I don't know what you did, but I'm a man of my word.
$1 gazillion.
We don't need it because
You're rich?
Yes, but we don't like to talk about it.
oh,
Sure you don't.
Look at that little jackpot.
The fact that
When
you
does
just
it
called him a
start fulfilling
jackpot
all
is
of our unachieved
very
ambitions?
Rich person.
hypocritical of what you just said, yeah. Right
Oh,
after this, we
so
use
nice.
its identity to hide our
Spare
tax
kidneys around the
accessible
house.
income.
Oh God.
It's just a mental baby. It's just a mental
It's just a mental baby.
It'd be good to have a couple spare kidneys around the house.
God. Hey, look, it's the fly.
Ooh.
Okay, I got $1 gazillion.
One lucky card does not make three of a kind, sir.
Oh.
You
Oh yeah,
bitch.
you're not high rolling yet, boy. Get back to work.
Cardiology.
I don't see you having $3
pharmacy,
gazillion as proof.
Maternity.
I don't see anyone having it.
Doctors only.
Doctors only. Oh, sure.
IRS is
I
not
can go into the
trouble for anything
doctors
that
there,
much
but I
money
can't
off.
go into high rollers.
Right? Oh, look at this dice.
What is
Can
this
you
bullshit?
telekinetically pick up that dice?
Probably.
Let's see, where's my telekinesis left bumper?
Left trigger. No.
Dang it!
Nope.
I can shoot it.
Hey, you can blast it.
Blast it to the end. To victory.
Where did it go?
It has to land on a 6 at the very end.
Where did it go?
Down the hall.
Landing up
Maybe on the
snake
shelf.
eyes. Let's go.
Unless it fell in there. No.
Well, hopefully that wasn't important then.
Oh, there it is.
Maybe shooting it made it blow up.
No, it's over to your right. There's stuff. Nope, never mind. I was like, I see objects, maybe.
There's something over here, though. Aha! Breaking Dr.
Potts.
Oh, she did the same thing to him.
Women bad, golf, race, plagiarism. What? Damn, what happened here?
Oh, God.
Oh, she made him go loony. So she abused her Psychonaut powers and had to call in on him.
We want you for the Psychonauts.
You just committed crimes against humanity. We want you for our organization.
Sounds like a good CIA introduction.
Doesn't it?
Hi, we're here for the Avengers Initiative.
It's like, wow, are you the hacker that completely broke our entire monetary system and threw the world into chaos? We want you on our team.
Mm-hmm. They're referring to the guy who broke into the Pentagon security system, and they're like, oh, shit. You want to come work for us and make it better? Sure.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, because the guy was like, oh, I just want to see if I can do it, which he did. And they all started panicking, like, what the? And
it's
they found
like,
out, they brought him on board.
Yeah, it's like it was either that or, you know, life imprisonment, so I'm sure he took the job.
Man, at that point...
I do think it's really cool how that, like, you can do these, like massive crimes and just get away with it because you're like, you did that real good.
You did that real good.
I understand. I respect the grind. I really do.
Sigma mindset.
Yes.
Grind set, dude.
Get that grind set going.
Oh yeah, get that grind set working for you.
I am mildly concerned for the subreddit, though, because they seem to be having a hard time right now.
So is anywhere that they think that's going to last?
Beyond, like, a one-off joke?
Yep. Need a purse tag.
What do I have right now? Because I have another mental baggage
They said a bag tag.
I thought I had a bag.
Did you not use it on another piece of emotional baggage?
Probably used both of them.
Emotional baggage? Wow, we must be near a school.
Alright.
Filled with psychics? Amazing.
Yes, the health.
You mean Xavier's Home for the Gifted?
Ah. Have y'all seen Legion?
Is this a theatrical, like, movie production, or?
It was an FX series.
Can't say I have.
So
yeah, gonna have to admit I missed out on that one.
Are you aware of who Legion is in the X-Men?
Ish. Yeah.
He's like Charles Xavier's son, but
yeah.
I think I need to burn this. But
is that the reality warper?
Yeah, he had a big.
The one who like loses his mind, but Charles Xavier essentially erases his memory of having the powers, so he never uses them.
Mm-hmm. Essentially, yeah.
Yeah, it's not his son, I don't think, but it was one of his students that came into his school.
I think
but
Legion.
He had like no control over his powers. Like,
Legion, I think, is special because he is able to. Because he has like telekinesis and stuff, but I think in the comics he has the ability to, like, kind of mimic other people's powers a little bit.
He literally is a reality warper. He is like Reed Richards' his son. Literally can just warp reality.
Are we talking about the same person?
I think so.
Because Reed Richards' son was, he was another big dude. I forget what his name was.
I forget his name, but he also was a reality warper. But he's been doing it since he was a little kid. And he actually has somewhat control over his powers. Kind of like Dr. Manhattan.
Man. See, that's where it gets dangerous, is when you have a mutant that has that kind of power. It's like, Jesus Lord.
have you seen that in DC and Marvel, or like the X-Men, that Santa Claus is like the most powerful rated mutant amongst all of them?
What?
Well, here's a good example.
Wait, wasn't I already?
Santa Claus single-handedly delivers a piece of coal to Darkseid through his fortress every year.
Oh, wow. I did not
And
know
hand
that.
delivers it, and Darkseid keeps trying to kill him, but he can't.
And Santa's just giving this mild, like, F-U to Darkseid?
Kinda, yeah.
That's awesome.
And in Marvel, like with the X-Men, I think they were tasked to help him with something in one case, and he actually like wiped all their memory of like who he was and where they were and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if I recall, he has like super speed, he has flight, he has invisibility, he has mind reading, mind wiping. There's all sorts of crazy shit. Like he's
basically Santa knows if you've been bad or if you've been good.
Well, he would have to be a speedster, like in that universe, to be able to move that fast. Like.
And it's diamonds for the win.
Is that a urinary cup?
That's what it looks like.
What are you two doing here?
Losing by following my foolish heart.
What are you thinking? Hearts is like a gazillion to 1.
Oh.
A gazillion to 1, you say? So if I bid on hearts and won, I'd win $1 gazillion, right? Hey,
So the Luctopus.
Stealing
I get the
them.
pun on that now. But yeah, Luctopus. But yeah, so they're not leaving; they're getting kidnapped. Interesting.
Imagine if this was just reality TV though. Like instead of like having a nice sterile room, as doctors just performing like open heart surgery
And a casino
on
floor.
stage.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the fact that this is literally Squid Games.
Pretty much.
I think I hear some emotional baggage nearby.
Oh man, this is a
It's in the
surgical
booth next to you.
auditorium.
Mm-hmm. Kinda.
Oh.
Suitcase tag. That's what I need here.
So I don't have the suitcase.
We never got
tag.
that purse either.
Some of these you find like late stage and then you come back.
Days for the win. Congratulations to the winners on their bets. Runners, take a hot 5 in the back.
Hearts.
Sorry, sir. The doctor wants more tests.
EKG patient? Okay.
Let's see.
Okay, that's the last bet. Runners, to your starting gates. Prepare the patient for the exam. And they're off. I'd like to make a bet.
Sure. Which runner suits you this evening?
Ah.
I gotta follow my heart.
What? Haven't you seen the odds?
Hey, no one can lose forever, right?
You don't know hearts.
And they're off. Coming up to the finish line. And it's Diamond Days for the win.
That's weird. Most people usually win every time. Well, try again. Bye.
Okay, that's the last bet. Runners, to your starting gates.
So there has to be a way to rig hearts to get better. Oh, there they are. Talk to hearts,
Grab
maybe.
these.
Ah, you sneaky bitch.
Almost got away from me.
Hey, are you sure you should be racing?
My doctor told me I have to stay off this leg. But he's also my boss, and he told me that if I miss another race, I'll get fired.
Oh god.
What if I raced for you?
What? You do that for me?
Yes, but I can't race looking like this.
Well, there's a changing room up there. And what am I saying? That's impossible. This is It's just something I need to do.
I think that's a pitched up voice of Forsyth.
I don't know about that.
Yeah?
But it could be.
I love that transition from like one area to a completely new area.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's really smooth.
Different race, same runner. I can do this on my own. I don't need anybody's help. I can't need anybody's help.
I hope that's not true, because I ask for help all the time.
Real quick.
Oh, it sounds like Raz needs to get on that Sigma male grind set, yeah?
You don't even need to be going over that again.
You're the one that brought it up. I'm just bringing it back.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Sigma male grind set, rule whatever. Never ask for help.
Rule 18.
do it all yourself and suffer.
Yeah, disregard others and suffer on your own. That's pretty much the Sigma male grind set.
Suffering builds character, character builds strength.
Strength builds more Sigma.
I think this is becoming too meta.
Right? Ah, jeez, I didn't realize that guy was there. Ja.
You just got vetoed while you're in X-ray.
Like X-ray.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, I don't know what's up with that.
Because you nearly run off the cliff. As we do.
Was I X-ray this whole time?
Since you've come into this area, yeah.
Oh, okay.
What happens if you touch the hearts? Does it do anything? Not the panels, but okay.
You're like, don't touch the panels! Jesus Lord, I couldn't get out of there.
He just shocked himself to victory. Look at that.
I couldn't get out to save my life, but I did.
Ah, okay, I forgot that's right trick.
No, he just can't make basic jumps to save his life.
See, that's what
Did you
sucks
die?
about like customizing
Sadly,
all
yes,
your powers.
but
like,
I lived.
on a whim, because it's like, let's see, get rid of the fire.
Oh Lord.
Winning.
Then again, life is more of a relay race than a wind sprint.
Right?
Sometimes you need to know when it's time to pass the baton.
All I have to do now is place a bet on Hearts, and then take Hearts' place in the race.
Jeez, Diamonds is going hard.
Diamond's definitely on that
Well,
grind set. Look at that.
To be fair, I think Diamonds is the winner of every race.
I don't know, that Spade seems to be pretty in it,
The Spade is meditating.
right?
They have to talk to Heart again, or?
I think so.
Hey,
We run this race for you.
gotta go. Break a leg.
Oh,
Why not?
that was B.
Might help balance me out.
Sorry, I have that mild every once in a while. I was playing some Metroid today,
Hey,
so I was like in the A and B.
let me run this
What's
race
up,
for
then?
you.
You're still willing to do that for me?
I'm just kidding.
Fuck you. It's just getting hopes
No,
up.
I was just kidding.
I had something to do that wasn't running a race.
I'm actually
Yes,
really happy
you
that's a
rest that
dialogue option. They should do that more.
Right.
Your lifesaver.
I got the disguise. I'll put it on after I go place the winning bet.
Isn't that a conflict of interest?
No, as long as I don't tell you who I'm betting on.
Oh, I see. That makes sense.
Does it?
In this
Just don't think about it too hard.
specific
Ah,
situation.
you missed one in the room. You missed one.
Did I?
Yes. As soon as you get into that room, turn right.
Oh, sneaky.
It's a sneaky bitch.
It is.
Runners to your starting gates. Prepare the patient for the exam.
I'd like to make a bet.
Sure. Which runner suits you this evening?
I'm still trying to figure out what the fuck the floaties are. It's eyeballs, obviously, for this, but
like
kidney stones.
that could be.
I like that.
I gotta
Kidney
follow
stones.
Except that's not at all what a kidney stone looks like, but
Right.
yeah.
This time for sure.
If we had one that looked like that, that would hurt.
No, that's nowhere near as bad as the ones we normally get.
Oh, I guess the ones, yeah, are more crystalline.
They're crystalline, they're jagged, they stab and rip and tear. It's great.
Go for it! Jump!
This Heart's Content
Jump!
is not in last place. Amazing.
Now you're playing the odds.
Now you're cooking with gas. Grease?
Did you nearly fuck up your spike jump?
Right, I was like, oh god. Yes. Oh no.
Oh boy.
Oh yes. Ah!
Heart's Content we all know.
Yes.
And it's Heart's Content in first place. I don't believe this.
Yes.
A gazillion and one miracle, and you all got to see it. Even if you didn't win, you have to admit we're all winners here today.
Not me.
Oh, you're done. No more races today.
Sorry, we're broke after that race, which reminds me.
I'll pull my gazillion.
Don't forget to tip your nurses, you
His
cheapskates.
face.
I knew it.
His face.
Well, it just came out of a urine cup.
Right.
So yeah.
He touched it. He touched it with his bare hands.
His
Yeah, he's got
gloved
gloves on.
hands. With bare gloves that he touches everything else
You
with.
know that video game characters don't ever take off their clothes.
Yeah.
What difference does it make?
We are offended
Not to anyone
that you
else.
would imply that we would allow mere double gazillionaires into the High Rollers Lounge.
Mere double gazillionaires.
I'm making progress, but it's time to wrap this up once and for all.
So we've done the doctor's office, we've
I
done...
don't think we've done cardio.
Oh. Time to go work with hearts. How weird, it feels like we just did that.
Did we?
No, I'm making a joke of the fact that we literally was just a heart.
Oh. I was like, were we in the cardiology for that? No, yeah, we were.
Yeah.
How do we get out of here?
Yeah, go
Do
back
your
to what we
part.
came.
Have a heart.
So we've done...
Cardiology.
We've done... So we still have one more to do. There was doctors only, which seemed to have some extra, like, details, but...
Doctors only, so I hope you studied up for that exam.
No, I did. Did you just scuff yourself? Go talk to Hart, maybe?
Suitcase tag. That's what I need here. Hey, so I guess you want your cut of the winnings?
No way. I can't have this traced back to me. In fact, I'm skipping town. The boss is not gonna like what just happened.
What? Why?
Take my advice. Don't win anything else today.
Oh yeah, no, casinos don't like it when you game the system.
I love the fact that a paper bag with a shitty drawn heart on it was enough to convince them that you were Hart.
Right.
I was... sure, why not?
He was psychically projecting a heart onto the screen, don't worry about it.
Hit the door hard enough.
Don't let the door hit you too hard on the way out, yeah?
No, you hit it on the way out and then you win.
Oh, okay. Let's just go back out the way we came.
There's cardiology. We've done doctors only, which had showing that she fucked with his brain. There's maternity. What about the top?
Pharmacy?
Pharmacy. There's another one up top, I think.
Have we done pharmacy?
I don't think so. Oh, this is like a...
Pilinko? Nice.
Oh Lord. Capcom, what are you doing? No.
What are you talking about? This is exactly like a regular doctor's office.
Hi, can I play?
Welcome to Palinko, game of luck and skill. Can you get the patient to take her bitter pill?
Oh.
Skill?
Fucking watch me.
Looks like it's all luck.
The bitter
Oh,
pill.
it is. But it takes skill to do it and avoid a serious head injury.
Oh, how do I...
Good luck!
Oh, jeez.
Hey, let's get this medicine to the stomach.
Careful in there.
Oh Lord.
Can you jump it?
Yeah.
Ah, there we go.
This is literally Pachinko 4 is what
Where's
this is.
the heart?
Brilliant.
Right there.
Hey, look, there's a
Really?
pillow in the upper left corner there that you can pick up.
Well, lay it now.
Ah.
Where's it? The stomach? I can't see.
That spot looks like it's $1 zillion.
Yep, stomach's right
How am I
there.
supposed to get in there?
Looks like you're supposed to go right, fall down, and then jump up, maybe?
Oh, so many little nails.
I don't know if you can. I think the heart's in the way.
Uh-oh. There's too many nails.
Can you double jump with the pill or no?
Ah!
That's
Yeah,
quite the
you just got
delivery.
pissed
That
out.
machine is broken.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. The Sore Losers Club is down the hall.
Oh, God. Okay.
He looks like an injectable. But really, he's just a pill.
What are you two doing here?
You think we're going to let you go alone and get all the extra credit points?
I don't see you
I'm just
fucking
here to
doing
get-
anything, you bitch.
Right?
Well, stay away from this game. There's
She's
only
like the
one
meanest
spot on the
girl in
board
this
that
whole
pays
game.
Out, and it's totally blocked. It's like her heart is in the wrong place. Hey, I'll bet I could... Morris? Norma?
Well,
Where'd they go?
they got gone. That's where they go.
Hello, Peter.
Yeah, it's all just a matter of betting on the right color.
Don't
Wrong
listen
game.
to him, Sonny. Come talk to me if you want some true wisdom.
Wisdom.
I want to know if that's Jim Cummings.
Sounded like him a little bit.
Kinda. I was like, maybe.
Any luck?
Got nothing to do with it, son. I win with my brains. I got math on my side. A formula for victory.
Well then.
The wisest choice be, you know, not gambling?
Technically.
Probably talk to everyone and they can open up all the options.
Well, you normally only get one, and then it leads you to behind the thing to keep going, but...
Sounds like you've got a method.
The secret is you have to listen to the colors. Let the rainbow of lights lead you to the pot of gold.
That doesn't sound like a smart way to make decisions to me.
This is a pachinko machine. Colors have nothing to do with it.
Right? That's just her opinion. There's a third one, right? Yep.
Maybe you should quit while you're ahead.
Who says I'm ahead? I've sunk so much money into this machine and can't just leave it all behind.
Actually, I
Death
think
and
it's
quitting.
important to know when to quit. Especially when playing Gruloki with your grandma.
The fuck is Gruloki?
There are
Gruloki.
some misguided ideas floating around this room. I wish I could help them make smarter decisions.
Wait, so this room is the thing?
So you were supposed to talk to all of them. Point for me.
Interesting.
Death and quitting. Wisdom and victory. Decisions.
I think wisdom and quitting needs to be a place. Yeah, wisdom and quitting.
Maybe I should just give up. Smart people don't try.
How about that?
Whoever painted this room is a genius.
I just think there are a lot of unwise decisions going on in here.
What about wisdom and decisions?
Wise decisions.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever painted this room is a genius.
There we go.
The trick isn't just making decisions, but making the right one.
Judgment.
I don't like your judgment.
Ah, a little judgment. There's some progress.
It's a victory, maybe?
I mean, technically.
I wish they knew that sometimes walking away is the best choice.
What about judgment and quitting?
My own paycheck for a while.
I guess it's not really bad to quit, if it's the right thing to do at the moment.
Moderation.
So,
Moderation.
judgment.
Isn't that a novel concept? Moderation. Now,
You know what? I think the only way to win is to know when to play and when to stop.
There you go in. Now I gotta solve this nonsense.
Feeling sounds bad, but really, who wants to hear about those ugly things anyway?
The people write to you?
I think making a better one here is actually the only way out.
Okay.
You got an ace of spades. There we go.
I wonder if I could blast that from here. Can't do it. I can't make a connection with that idea for some reason.
It's a tainted belief.
I think I need to upgrade my mental connection before I can connect ideas like that.
You have to upgrade your mental connection.
You gotta level up your game, son.
Dark thoughts. I'm not even at the right level for that. Which is nice because it prevents you from being able to like just push through a certain power unless you're at a certain level, like a rank, which is nice because then you're not just like going all over the game in places you're not supposed to be.
Should let you do what you want. If you happen to break the game because you outsmarted it in advance, then so be it.
Side note, I do like the fact that these look like they are actual stitched merit badges, like scouts.
Mm-hmm.
Well, isn't that carried over from the first game? I mean, I don't know everything about it, but...
Well, they had the badges from the first one, but they didn't quite look exactly like a stitched badge. Because I don't know if you were ever in Boy Scouts, but they have that, like, embroidered badge for, like, every single thing.
I got up to first class, actually.
Oh, yeah, so you know at least, like, the weird little embroidered thingies. I was only a tenderfoot, because of reasons, but,
Yeah, I actually quit Boy Scouts when I realized that I had joined too late to get my Eagles because there were time requirements for being in the other ones.
That was exactly.
And my mother didn't like the Boy Scouts program as much as I did, so she was subtly pushing me against continuing anyways, so I just decided to give up.
I feel like I'm finally getting the hang
had
of
very
mental
similar
connections.
reasons for leaving the Boy Scouts because I just didn't. It is that time requirement where it's like if you join at a certain time, it's like, well, you can be in Boy Scouts, but you're not going to be an Eagle Scout ever.
It's like thinking back on it, maybe if I had like pushed really hard and like wrote letters and stuff, maybe I could have asked if I could have like done it early or something, or like had an extension. Maybe have gotten like a check on that, but I don't know if that would actually been possible or not.
Likely it's not, because you have to go before the Eagle Scout Council, and that there's a bunch of elderly folk who
No idea.
Very traditional. Very traditional.
Yeah.
They're like, if you don't meet these
Very
Yeah, but
requirements,
that sort of mindset
Buy the
also
book!
is like, oh, you really want this, and you work so hard, sort of thing.
There's a lot of things that don't matter for that.
Yep.
A lot of people or certain places or circumstances don't like that.
Mm-hmm. They like the tradition, the fulfillment of such. And it's
I think it
unfortunate
depends on who you
because the
get.
Boy Scouts, in and of themselves, they're going through a bit of a recalibration phase right now, where they're trying to figure out where they are as an organization, I think.
Yeah.
Again, I mean, there's a couple things.
Because they were
there's
allowing
been-
girls in there for a while, which I support for sure. It's like, I mean, the idea of the Scouts was a good idea.
Well, it's like at that
But
point you
then
just
it's
change
like,
your name. It's like if you're
call them
going to make scouts based off of criteria and then arbitrarily change that criteria without restructuring, that just doesn't work.
Nope.
Well, ideally,
So, like, that
I
just
think if
sounds
they called
half-assed to me.
themselves the Wilderness Scouts, that would be very accurate. Because there's so much wilderness training in the Scouts that it was like, if they just called themselves the Wilderness Scouts...
Yes, but initially that's not what they were trying to do.
That is true. Yeah, they were
It
trying
was
to
like,
prepare boys
oh.
for...
It was
No,
basically pre-military training, yeah.
Well, no, but what
it was
I mean
like,
is,
wow, all
like,
these
what
kids are
people were
getting sent to
trying
the
to do-
trenches with no idea what they're doing.
Because the Boy Scouts were established, I think, in the early 1940s.
Mm-hmm.
And I could very well be wrong about this, so don't quote me on that, but it was a very long time ago. Back when, you know, sexist particular views were commonplace. But there were rules in place for a reason for the time. But when you're trying to instigate the concept of, oh, we want girls in the Boy Scouts, that defeats the entire purpose of its namesake.
Yeah.
Like I
You
said,
already
you could
have Girl
restructure it.
Scouts.
I want another shot.
Yeah, and had you restructured it, that was fine. That's not what they were asking for.
No, at the game.
Or if they just
Really?
restructured the Girl Scouts to be more similar and they were more congruent and harmonic with each other, maybe?
Yes, but they weren't. They'd rather just go fuck with the other one.
And that I think is a bit of a... I think there are strengths in each organization. Because I think the Girl Scouts focuses a lot on, like... I mean, just realistically speaking, genders aside, home ec skills are very important. Homemaking skills...
Well, it's like everyone should know how to make their favorite meal. Like, no one should be completely incompetent for cooking. Like, everyone should know basics of cooking. That's just being an adult.
I don't know where you're
Boy Scouts
going.
teaches a little bit about that, but not in like a...
Wow, your skills there were beautiful.
I miss the heart completely.
Well, you don't need the heart. You just have to get
Are
to the
you
stomach.
saying that you're heartless?
Of course. I mean, you can't lose forever, right?
I think so.
Right.
I love the fact that this is costing you nothing, so it's not actually gambling.
Right?
I need another chance. Yeah, sure, have at it.
Yeah, sure, whatever, kid.
You have to get to the stomach. You don't need the heart.
What if I get to that lung?
I mean, you can do that. You gotta get that pill up to the left first.
Ah, yeah.
Okay, and there's that lung over there.
No! Ah, I didn't get enough momentum.
There's momentum in that?
Dang it, this pill, this physics. The pill physics. The goddamn pill physics.
It's the damn Pilinko machine.
Dang it.
Chance.
Of course.
Goddamn
I
pill
mean, you can't lose forever, right?
Right?
Like I said, they just let you in for free. There's no gambling here.
Right?
Remember, no tickling.
No tickle. Don't you start nonsense in here.
Don't you tickle. Okay.
Yeah. Would it be wiser to go to the right and just hop across the nail pegs and fall into it?
Well, that's what I wanted.
Or would it be
I'm
easier
trying
for you
to
to
get
go
to
to
the
the
heart.
left and roll down? No, to the stomach. The heart was blocking the stomach before.
I don't
but
think
you
I could
can-
stomach
okay.
this.
Cut your puns. They're not punny.
Ah, just a pit stop. I gotta get this pill to the stomach.
Well, thank
Okay.
you, Raz. Oh.
Thank you, Doctor.
What? That can't happen. How did you do that?
A spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down, I guess.
Oh, you're going down all right. Once the boss finds out about this.
One
You ain't taking
spoonful
me
of
with you.
sugar helps the
I'm
medicine go down. I'm out. You just
Boom! Becomes a gazillion coin.
Whatever. Give me that gazillion.
Whatever.
I wonder if they had different interactions depending on in what order you did them.
Okay,
I
so
doubt
we're
that
at
there were
our
different
second
actions
hour.
depending
No,
on
because
what order.
Do we
not so much
wanna-
what order, but in whichever one you finished on. Because he's like, oh, I'm gonna go make a threat to the boss. In that case, I'm like, huh, maybe if you had finished with the heart race, maybe they would have said something different.
That's a good point. Real quick.
Like, I don't know if they would have thought of that, but it's interesting if they had.
So, at this point, do you
can
want
get
to
in.
continue into a third, not necessarily a full third hour, but just another break time and game time? Do you want to do
That's
that?
fine by me, Josh. That's your call.
I can handle it.
So we're about to fight
Alright.
the boss. So I think that would be a good...
I think that'd be a good stopping point afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then let's have a crack at this Lady Luctopus.
There we go. And our intermission won't have our mics on next time, so it'll be great. It'll be a true intermission with music only, so everybody
Whoop.
enjoy. And we will...
I like having intermittent mics, though. Come on.
I was just realizing, I was like, oh, wait a minute. The audio input, that's coming in on the Streamlabs. That's not good.
That happens.
Yeah. And honestly, if you could see my stream, I don't know what it is, but I have technical issues all the time on my stream, like my personal stream. So the fact that we're doing pretty okay is pretty good. We're not going to press F because we don't want to quit yet. So
We're not paying respects.
we are going to take a 10-minute paying of respects.
Oh dear.
But yeah, so 10 minutes, that sound good?
Sounds fine to me.
Pretty good. Yeah. So we'll see y'all in 10 minutes.
Alright.
Oh my gosh, 10 minutes. Yeah.
The Hive. Oh, hold on. Let's get our audio on the desktop for the game. So that way we're in that. We're back. We got our $3 gazillion. We're ready to... What are we ready to do?
We're rolling in the money. Let's go!
We are rolling in the dough.
Arthur, we need money. Now we got the money.
Sorry. The High Rollers Lounge only
Triple
admits...
gazillionaires, of course. I would belong to no lesser club. Now, let me in before I call my expensive lawyer.
Well then,
I can
please
sue
come
someone
in,
for not
sir,
letting you into
if
casino.
you're willing to take the risk.
To take the risk.
You smarmy bitch.
I don't know, I'm feeling risky tonight.
Feeling frisky tonight, personally.
I'm sorry.
A little
This is all my fault.
A Quado, I hope you're not trying to take credit for my brilliant idea for solving all the Psychonauts' financial problems.
Yes! I mean, no! I mean, I made some bad connections in your mind, and there was some sort of a bad idea chain reaction, and now...
Uh-oh.
Octopus.
Lady Octopus.
Uh-oh.
Is that thing wearing
She got,
cuffs
like,
and cufflinks?
earthworm arms, too. Good lord.
I'm more curious as to where the Psychonaut went.
Is she the Luctopus, or is the Luctopus...
Who are you calling a bad idea?
Luctopus. She's the bad idea.
Sweetest of dreams, the spirit of unbeatable optimism. I am the ultimate victory of hope over mathematics. I am the Lady Luctopus, but you can call me Lucky.
Uh-oh.
Holding all the cards.
My own creation. I command you to stop. It sounded so much cooler when Sasha said.
It's time to see what the cards have in store for you.
She has her hairstyle and her voice.
But don't worry, I'm a fair dealer.
I think she became Lady Luctopus.
Although I
Whether
do
she
like
meant
to
to or
keep
not.
a couple of jokers up my sleeve.
Can you believe we got caught in? So embarrassing.
We can't get to our smelling salts. We can't leave her mind.
Don't let us die in here, man.
You know what happens when you die in someone's mind, right?
I don't like you.
Inside mine. You pee your pants.
Get ready to play. This could be your lucky day.
Can't
But
pee
I
your
wouldn't
pants.
bet on it.
So is this a rescue mission or?
It's technically a rescue mission boss fight.
But I think
Well,
I
like
should
do you have to
just
actually
argue
rescue them,
the
like
rest.
use their help in the middle of the fight or
Young
something?
man,
Possibly.
don't you know it's rude to stare at a lady's beauty mark?
Oh, wait, Sight, that was just the cover.
This car jail is really not cool.
Fire in the hole.
Yes.
Hang on, Izzy.
Nice shot, Goober.
All right, let's free the others together now.
No, you two get out of here before she cards you again. Try to wake up Agent Forsyth in the physical world.
You sure?
Yes, now beat it.
Kid's got some spirit.
I think he just doesn't want us to see him cry.
Oh, damn. Uh-oh, she's looking a little...
Go, shooter. Come on. 7.
As you nearly just jump off a stack of
Everything
tokens.
on red.
Stack of chips.
Uh-oh. Haha! I grabbed onto that just in time. I love that mental connection thing. 'Cause
Back
it's like,
in action. How much did I lose?
grab you out of a really
Doesn't
tight
matter.
spot.
Still in the game. Still in the game. No time to walk away. After all, I still have some valuable cards here.
Agent Forsyth, when my parents...
Cannon, Norma.
Ooh, I need to cover up that blemish. Awkward.
The situation is not ideal.
Soon I'll
Oh,
feed
Lord.
him to my beak. Looks like it's time for a fresh
That sounded oddly. No.
Right?
No.
That sounded very awful.
Yeah, that was rough.
Well, cheer up. Maybe you'll get a
Not even a hairball. Lady. See a doctor.
Got the cover on. Now to bomb that weak spot.
This card just says, send more cards. Wait!
Rasputin, please don't hold your feelings for Norma against me.
At least they acknowledge she's an annoying bitch.
You bet on bomb, because that's what you got. Were you looking for that ugly hole? I had that removed. All right, let's get some fresh.
She's got like 3 of those light bulb things.
Yeah, you have to let the first 2 hit each other and grab the last one. So once the first one lands, stand behind it, so that way it takes the second hit, and then when the third one lands, take it and use it.
Oh, were you looking for that?
See?
That's my friend right there.
It's about
That's some dynamic boss fighting, because she didn't do the same thing twice.
No, it just means you had to do it twice.
She did it a third time.
Now let's save the others.
We need to get back to the suite and help Sasha and Mia.
But
clean up the rest of your mess, okay?
You caused this with peer pressure, thinking you were smarter than everyone else. Fuck you.
Seriously, it was like her extreme pressuring that like caused him to even break through that.
I'm on a roll. No, you can't kick me out.
Otto was right.
This is
Should have bought some side
my casino.
I'm still more impressed that last one you did didn't cause you to die.
Hey. Okay.
I'm getting pretty
That
close.
time I was just faking it. Right? Right. Hey, where'd everybody go? I still have you guys, right?
You got it, Chief.
On second thought, where's my shredder?
Rasputin, hurry! Hey,
Allow
wait, are
children
we
in
stuck in
casino.
the bar?
They're so amusing.
How long has this been going on?
10 minutes.
Cardiac arrest. Time for the tentacles of life.
Ah,
Did she really
Jesus.
say cardiac arrest?
Yes, she did.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
He won't save you now.
Electrifying.
Oh, now the ground's okay.
Play 52 pickup. Well, this.
There you go.
I might as
Ground's
well get the
safe.
health now.
I don't think these bombs are working. Better triple the dosage. Ooh, you hit the jackpot. Of
Oh, hey, that reminds me of a funny.
Dang, got it again.
Okay, you can actually borrow my board for a whole week for that shot. Woo!
You two go help the others. I just have one last thing to do.
Come on, I understand.
One more
He
thing.
doesn't want his friends to see him take a life.
Did you guys ever see the Jackie Chan Adventures?
Back in the day, I saw some of it, yeah.
Now I'm going to
Man.
finish it.
I don't know what it was, but like, once that stuff started getting into the talismans, building that like giant dragon bad guy that was in there,
Yeah.
that was the
Degree.
coolest shit in my opinion.
It was some interesting stuff, that was for sure.
But Jackie Chan was like this like tall, muscular version of himself. I thought that was the funniest thing.
Why? Why would you destroy me? Me, the answer to all your problems. All your problems.
Problems. Very nice.
It actually says death rattle in the subs.
Rattle,
Good implications.
What's this game rated again?
Who put this here?
E for everyone.
It's all
I don't
wrong.
know. I think it's
It's
T for
all
team
wrong.
for sure.
Tear it all down. Wait, what are you doing here? You can't see this.
Agent Forsyth, hold on. I can explain. This is all my fault. I used mental connection to change some things in your mind, to make some new connections. I didn't think...
You did what?
I'm sorry.
That explains everything. I knew I wasn't this stupid. I mean, I have a degree in mathematics, you know?
Then why would this be a
I
potential
thought I was
possibility for
really
you to think about?
legit.
Right?
But it turns out my only problem was you.
Uh-oh.
Wait. I can explain. You're right. I knew it was wrong the second I did it. I'm ashamed of myself. I violated your trust and very idea of what it means to be a psychonaut. I guess I'm not ready for this after
Please,
all.
we all know she did it too.
Right?
I'll pack up my stuff.
You don't need to do that.
Yeah, that's
You're
right. Walk it
I
back.
don't even have any stuff to pack.
That's even worse.
You're right about violating trust. What you did was wrong. Very wrong. But, truth is, I pulled a similar stunt once.
Really?
Only the
You
person
know
whose
this.
brain I messed with, I couldn't put them right again.
Uh-oh.
They had to call in the Psychonauts to undo what I did. That's when I met Truman Zanato. He taught me how to apply my powers in a responsible way.
Nice.
The Psychonauts. We're not here to change people's minds, Raz. Not here to fix people. We're here to help people fight their own demons. The ones they already have.
I'm sorry. I'll never do it again.
You're not at camp anymore, Raz. People could live or die on
Yeah,
this mission.
I'll never do it again, except when
The
I do
mission.
later, probably.
All this time we're
Oh, that
fucking
line.
with her brain, and that guy is still in the vent going, I don't know how long I can hold.
Right. He's like, I'm still in the vent.
I hope he grew like suction cups or something,
And
because
gather round, class.
Where did you...
Did you not hear the first thing I said about zipping it?
I like how she's
Stand
like,
by
you're
for
not at
instructions.
camp anymore, Raz.
Shoehorn, dustpan.
Yep, he's still in the vent.
Agent Forsyth, where have you...
Shoehorn. I reversed the main fan. Let it push you back down the vent and then climb into the hatch labeled 375H. Then move forward and take 2 consecutive rights. You'll be able to drop down directly into the office from that spot.
Teacup?
Dustpan. Tell the guards you're a contractor from Halifax Security. You're here to inspect the card shuffling machine. Your clearance code is 99853. I have the real inspector trapped in the 4th floor bathroom, so avoid that area.
Roger that, Teacup.
Shoehorn, I've disabled all side detectors and inhibitors, but it's only temporary, so be quick.
Check. I'm entering the office.
This is Dustpan. I'm sweeping the guards out of the area.
The key reader is operational.
Got a room number for us, Shoehorn?
Yes, it's the North Tower Penthouse, 3896. But can we get up there if the side detectors come back online?
I have an operative in position. You and Dustpan pull out and return to the
You have an
pantry
operative in
immediately.
position? Ooh, sounds
Did
like
you
you.
catch that intel, egg beater?
Teacup, this is Egg Beater.
I'm in position and have a visual on the North Tower penthouse.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Time to make the omelet.
Roger. On the move.
Your classmates are on their way to offer support. Did you not hear that last part either? I forgot
Way
to
to make it
mention
sound so threatening.
there doesn't seem to be any path to the North Tower from here.
I guess I'll just have to make one.
I got you, Raz. Just remember everything I taught you about rail grinding.
Oh, Jet Set. Ah!
Jet Set
I was
Radio.
gonna be
nothing.
like, Jet Set
Didn't even make
Radio!
your first- didn't even make your
Jet
dance.
Set
Right?
Radio! More like Jet
Just
Set
like
Radio.
straight
No!
Does this go all the way up to the penthouse?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Oh!
You know, up is more my thing, right? Take these to the top, my friend.
Thanks,
This just
Morris.
took me back to where I was.
Or even for that octopus thing.
No one's keeping score, Morris.
I am. Don't worry.
Besides,
I got this.
that is in no way
No,
equal.
wait, Norma, let me get off this.
I saved your life. I made you a trampoline.
Oh, right.
Thanks, Norma.
Anytime.
I feel like she has nefarious intent.
Uh-oh.
I think she wants an affair.
An affair.
Yep. She actually likes him.
Ooh, spare. Bam. Come on. Norma Jean.
Norma Jean's not my girl.
Quick, do a backflip. Now do a triple backflip.
I am the one.
Yeah, man. Nothing says 9-year-old average grade schooler like triple backflips. I remember when I was in school.
Way to get caught, mate.
Right? I didn't even think that thing was there.
There he is.
There he is.
I think it's specifically designed where you can't hit him, so you have to travel underneath the fan blades, I think.
Okay, smarty pants.
Good idea.
Good idea.
Hit me with a side blast or whatever that
Hey, hit me with a side blast.
007.
Time to play Double O Donut.
Jesus Christ.
Double O Donut.
Look, I can explain.
I think that about explains it.
Psychic
I really have
yo-yo?
to get one of those. Watch out!
He's literally Ness.
Egg beater, is the omelet ready to flip?
Is it?
Hey, so what's at the end of this thing?
This is really convoluted just to get to the penthouse.
You're still trying to go up, right? That's better.
As you go back down.
Sam, what are you... Oh, no.
Okay.
Excuse me? What the fuck? Oh, they're gonna use the blowhole to eject you up into the depth.
Oh.
What the fuck was that? This was literally just to give all the side characters a fucking moment. It did nothing otherwise.
Psycho synergy there.
I felt a lot of property damage.
Probably, yeah.
Ah, man.
Get in.
What is this nonsense?
Never trust elevators. Have you never seen a movie before?
I'm ready for anything.
I've seen a great many.
Wrong.
Except
That's right.
What is it, Egg Beater?
I'm not sure, but I think it must be rotten caviar.
Noted. Please continue.
Oh, yikes.
Little Prince Caviar.
Why would Nick Johnsmith have a key to this hotel room in his pocket? Is he running
I?
caviar smuggling?
Can
ring?
I? Ah, I can! That's the beauty.
Yep.
Modern gaming. This.
Hmm.
You bounce on beds and knock over cans that disappear and go nowhere.
Maybe you investigate the caviar. Just as
Maybe
an
you take a bite.
Hey, there's all the cans you were just asking about.
Oh, yeah, there we go. This went everywhere.
Everywhere I wasn't. Ew.
Yikes.
This looks just like the bathroom you came out of on the ship. Does it not?
Right? It's gross.
Looks exactly the same. Recycling models and things. That's cheap.
Hey, what's back
Really,
here?
Psychonauts 2? Well, I mean, maybe it's a testament to how
Psychonauts 2, where we
hotels
recycle
their own
everything
assets.
twice.
I'm not against recycling assets if it makes sense, but that's literally just the same bathroom.
Well, maybe hotels recycle their own assets?
More caviar.
But it makes sense because it's all in the same building. But if I'm in a fancy building compared to just being on a boat or whatever mode of transportation that was.
You could say that. I think I found the headquarters of the Maligula fan club.
Oh boy.
This feels like more than just a history buff. Hey, did you know Maligula's body was missing?
We've been tracking the situation, but it was her mind that was dangerous, not her body.
Yeah, but what reason could someone have for stealing... Uh-oh.
What is it?
Are you fucking serious?
Necromancy.
I think somebody misses
What it is and what it can do for you.
a lot.
The easy way.
Bring us all the evidence you can find.
Conversations with cadavers.
Especially anything that can help us identify the double agent in the Psychonauts.
Will do.
And your corner. No.
It's like, oh no, his girlfriend. Potential double agent. With a scary beaver.
Well, it doesn't say she's a double agent. She said it is like listing pros and cons. So how usable is she?
Ooh.
For nefarious purposes, of course. Yes.
It was Raz.
These books are pseudoscience mumble jumble.
There's nothing in these papers that identifies our double agent.
I'm afraid there's only one prime suspect right now.
Who?
Rat.
Nick.
No.
Oh.
The key was on his body.
They should have said
He
Raz.
has to be connected somehow.
But
That's what I just said. I was like, nah, I think it was Raz. I think Raz did it.
he was in a box. Brainless.
Good point. There must be another.
By the way, where were you, Hollis, when I was trapped in the...
Oh look, we're landing.
Subtle.
Yeah, smooth. I don't think people are should get over that
Great
quickly.
job, everybody. Let's regroup in my classroom for mission debriefing.
I guess I should see if I can find anything in these ridiculous books.
And I'll take a closer look at these papers. Oh, Sasha. I just don't know who to trust anymore.
I know I should show this to the others, but I want to talk to Lily about it first. Alone.
Alone is what gets people killed when you do that shit.
Have they not seen the movies?
Not to be fair, he came from the circus. I don't know if he's seen much.
Talk to Lily about
This Lily of yours is a double crosshair.
She has questionable cons.
Yeah, all question marks. Maybe she's too perfect.
Are you sure you want to buy this?
any more gadgets right now.
Good, because I would never trust one to someone so young.
There were moments you would need a side pocket. Not at this moment.
What's up, little guy?
Those are fish.
Psychic fish.
Money.
Money, 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 money.
Money, 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 money. Ah!
Have you seen those crab memes where there's just like crabs getting slaughtered and they're just like, money! Money!
Yes.
Like,
Oh dear, yes. Sponge boy me, Bob. I've overdosed on ketamine and I'm about to die. brilliant. I've
Did
got
they make a
30
game
seconds to
about that?
live. Yes. Mr. Krabs overdoses on ketamine.
I want to talk to Sasha, but first I need to show Lily what
It's horrendous.
He's just trying to oversee.
You literally start shooting cops at the end of it. It's so weird. The final boss of it is the Alaskan bullworm. It's like, what the fuck? No.
Be a rank riser. A card miser. Combine your psycards with a psycore from the automatic.
Hey!
What the heck?
What? I'm a cigarette machine.
That's how she views you, I guess. Or maybe that's something you need to do. I don't know.
Ow, I think I threw my back out bowling.
Well, you're supposed to be going to talk to Lily, right?
Oh, that's right. Oh, where she is.
In the office.
In the Lily Zone.
In the Lily
Yeah,
Zone.
only.
Aha! Maps are always useful.
I mean, except when they're not.
Scanning for thinker.
He said they found the key on his body. Let's go to his office then.
Rasputin, may I speak to you for a minute?
Oh, but... Okay.
You just
I
watched
just
me
wanted
walk
to
in here.
teach
Why
him the
did we leave?
virtues of smoking, that's all.
Is this about what happened in Hollis's mind?
Yes.
I can explain.
No need.
No, why did you ask to talk to me?
Right?
No talking's happening.
Talking is for children. We are men.
Do you remember this place, Rasputin?
Even smoke in the mind.
The collective unconscious. The shared portion of all human psyches.
I thought this might be a good place to talk about the incredible access we Psychonauts have, and the trust that goes with it.
I know. I really messed up. I thought I could fix it.
You thought you could manipulate another person's mind to bend their will to your own. There are few things worse, Rasputin. Agent Forsyth seems to feel you've learned your lesson, and that no further consequences are needed. I think she's being too lenient.
Uh-oh.
Next time you find yourself in someone's mind and it occurs to you to overreach your boundaries, use this.
Smelling salts?
These will cause you to exit the brain immediately before any damage is done. You may also use this place to return to some of the mines you've already visited, of course, if you feel there is some unfinished business there. Use the smelling salts when you feel ready to leave.
Thanks, Sasha. And I'm sorry.
He's like, if you feel like you're fucking up, leave. But if you want to fuck up some other places, here they are.
I was like, his other classmates had those already. Wouldn't you think that would have been like day one handouts?
Right?
Just like, look, when you need to leave, you need to leave. If you're not sure you need to leave, leave.
They're like, oh, by the way, when you die in here, that's bad. You're like, okay.
Yes.
I know they like tried brushing it off, like you piss yourself when you die. It's like, yeah, I'm not sure that's it, but okay.
That's Hollis' brain.
Ah! Oh.
Falling into collective psychosis. Watch it.
That was weird.
No, this area just has. It's just
Like, made me
localized gravity.
sneeze. Like, what was that? I didn't have to sneeze until I fell into the brain.
Brain fart, obviously.
Itchy.
Maybe a brainstorm caused a brain freeze, which in turn caused you to sniffle. Something tells me you still have another mind to do.
Oh, don't mind me.
Classroom.
Weren't we supposed to go talk to
Dream of
Lily?
it.
recognize that sound. My little friend is back. Good to see you, buddy. I might need some help getting around this mine. Agent Forsyth?
Not now, Aquato. I'm still cleaning up the mess you made in here.
But I thought that was all fixed.
You removed the cause of the anomalies, but many of its effects are still around.
I'll help clean up.
All right, but just be careful.
You have enough intern credit for an upgrade. Imagine if they actually gave you like scorecards as an intern, like, wow, you earned 100 gold stars. Now we'll actually pay you.
Could you imagine if it was just like a punch-out card? It's just full of fucking holes.
Every 10 punch-outs, you get a free taco.
Oh, Lord.
Thanks for working 80 hours yesterday.
Yesterday?
Management decided that that was time for a reward.
Jesus.
You're a platforming god.
Depth perception much?
Let's, can we, like, leave?
Well, yeah, that's what the smelling salts were for.
Exit brain! Exit Brian!
No more Brian.
No, Brian! This is
go.
unbelievable. I can't believe it. I won't believe it. I shan't believe it.
You shouldn't believe it.
Nice Roger Rabbit reference. That was good.
The note I found at the casino was really bothersome.
Oh, I
I
just
should go to
hate to
Truman's
see
office
you
and
Yes,
talk
it
to
is.
Louie about it.
Who framed Roger Rabbit? Slabato bitch.
How about Who Framed Ratchet's Roger?
Yes,
Eh.
from him.
Me?
Help me find the answers I need.
Oh, so this is all my fault.
Yes.
Partially.
So about Maligula.
She's dead, Rasputin. Ford Cruller made sure of that. Nothing for you to worry about.
That means it's exactly what I need to be worrying about, though. I'm the protagonist.
How could anyone in the Psychonauts do this? And how could they keep it a secret?
By not telling anyone? It's not that hard.
At least we made it out of the rhombus of ruin.
You performed well in the field, Rasputin. I'll make sure Agent Forsyth finds out all about it in my report. Just as soon as I'm done here.
I'll let you get back to the interrogation. Sorry I can't help.
You've done a lot, Rasputin. Thank you.
Don't be sorry. That's my job.
Wait a second.
He said wait and you run off.
What am I missing?
Never mind.
Well, this has been fun, but it's getting late, and I should probably go.
Oh, dang.
What's up, little
Gotta
guy?
find this Lily person.
First, let's extract some money.
Is it break time yet?
Oh yes, this Lily person.
Yeah.
Liliana.
Her father's office, I think.
Scanning access granted.
I love it when my access gets granted.
Oh, I see Agent Forsyth over there.
I'll admit, a fingerprint is amusing.
Hey, without puns, our species would still be in the Stone Age.
Yes.
Lily, how is he?
Oh, Raz, I can't figure out what's wrong. These plants are supposed to feed off his psychic energy and help me figure out what's going on. But they keep dying. I think his Silurium poisoning must be worse than we thought.
Listen, Lily. I have to talk to you about something I found on the casino mission. Have you been contacted by any strangers or even someone you know acting funny? Trying to
turn me into a spy and help kidnap my dad? Is that what you're implying?
No, but I wanted to warn you. People are going to ask.
Look, I know I talk smack about the Psychonauts and say they aren't what they used to be. And I know I'm a terrible daughter and a disappointment to my father, okay?
Jesus Lord.
But
Wow, I smell emotional baggage around here somewhere.
Lily, hang on.
Rasputin.
Sounds real mature.
Truman,
What the fuck?
You're awake. Hang on, let me
Oh,
tell
dear.
the others.
No, Rasputin, no one must know. There's a spy among us. We don't know who to trust.
But
Not even my daughter. I waited till she ran out of the room.
To tell you, people.
We don't know who to trust, so I'm going to tell you the secret
We
thing.
must keep this information from her to protect her.
Truman, I don't understand. Who kidnapped you?
I only saw that psycho in the shower cap.
But Lobato must have had help. We think it's the delusionists. And they're even trying to bring back
Maligula. It's true. That's what I was working on when I was taken.
They can't really bring her back though, right? Sasha says it's impossible.
It wouldn't be the first time the Psychonauts underestimated Maligula's power.
There's just a key floating over there, like big old fuck all.
Maligula is coming back.
Dude, he's got like the Amish beard of all time.
Only have one hope.
No mustache.
There's
just, like,
one person who
straight
knows
beard.
how to fight her. You need to bring him here. Bring back Ford Cruller.
Get the bacon!
Can you do that for me, Raz? Can you bring back Agent Cruller and find out what he
Oh
knows?
dear.
Just bring back some bacon, jeez.
This is a mission about the fate of the world. And I have no one
Just
else I
slap
can trust.
some that pig fat on your ear or something.
Since he has Psychonauts poisoning or whatever the heck it's called.
Yes. If I can find some
Silurium?
bacon.
Or whatever.
I'm going to ignore that
Psycho-whatever.
last part because it makes no sense to me.
Finally, someone's talking sense.
But I'm trusting that you know what you're doing.
Why do I get the feeling that
I'm
Ford Cruller is going to
trusting
show
that
up and he's going to get like exterminated on the spot?
No one, Rasputin. The fate of the free-thinking world is in your hands.
Okay, Grandhead
There's people who
Sonata.
think out there.
You can trust me. I'll get Ford.
Good boy. Go now.
Good. Here's a Scooby snack.
Grandhead sounds like granddad.
Find some bacon.
Now what if I could, man? Trying.
You grab it with your psychic powers? Probably not, but there's money.
Money, money, money.
Money, 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 money.
Oh, I was up there.
You got a little ahead of yourself.
Ahaha.
Scanning for fingerprint.
Get shot immediately.
Access denied.
You haven't
You don't have the
brought
right
Ford
brain
Cruller
to
back.
access that room.
There's a card there.
Psycard.
That I don't even have half of yet. Damn it.
Where does this go? Oh. Bagooba. Fast travel. Brilliant.
Indeed.
Fast travel.
And Sasha was all, I'll get the jet.
So?
Well, it was how he looked at her.
Psycards piling up. Turn them into side challenge markers with a Psycore from the Automatic. Brand new mental connection pins available.
Cannonball. That sounds nice.
Cannonball.
You have to be rank 10. Or sorry, you are rank 10, you have to get to 12.
Oh, dang it.
That's just for levitation.
Let's combine that Psycore with your card so you can rank up.
Yes. Yes. 36.
The perfect use of telekinesis. We can pet the animals.
They're not animals, they're furry forest friends.
Use your purchases responsibly.
As useful as that place is.
Yep. Improve your networking skills with our new mental connection pins.
There's like an odd way to like compare it to like plasmids from BioShock. It's kind of the vibe I get from that.
A little bit. Because it's like
Doesn't
you have
it?
these kind of like because you have not necessarily
Well, like the way he's talking, the way he's like describing things, like selling it to you almost out of like a vending machine. It's like it's
Like
just
the
very BioShocky. Yeah. Honey pepper boar bacon now available in the cafeteria. Perfect.
Oh,
I mean, it would make sense to go to where food's made, but sure.
honey pepper boa bacon. Available in the cafeteria.
How did he know where Nick's body was?
It's that noodle bowl.
And how to get up to that.
They're talking about you.
You're my mentor, and I need an assignment.
Oh, I see. Well, that could be quite convenient.
Probably just saved a life.
Failed sushi.
Not safe for human consumption. Now shove it in the cafeteria food.
Hey, did the bacon delivery come in yet?
Yep, and I'm already sold out. Sorry.
What? You don't have one piece of bacon?
Well, just the one I was saving for my ferrets. Okay,
I don't
you
mind
can
it fell
have
on the
it.
floor.
Okay, I'm closing up shop anyway. Enjoy your dirty bacon, kid.
Oh, I will.
Still sizzling. What the fuck?
Well, here goes nothing. I'm not sure if you're still a psychic stowaway inside my head, Ford. But if you are...
Ooh, is that honey pepper boar bacon? Oh, I haven't had that since my days back at headquarters. Rasputin, what are you doing back here? I'm not supposed to be here. Oh, but I do miss the old honey pepper.
We need you here, Agent Cruller. Grand Ed Zanotto asked for you himself.
What's that? Oh, you found Truman. Oh, good job there, Rasputin.
Yes, and he says you're the only one who can help us fight Maligula.
What? Maligula?
Yes, someone's trying to bring her back to life, and there's a mole in the Psychonauts, and we have a ton of work to do.
Yes, work to do. Shoes to clean, hair to cut, mail to sort.
Now, if you don't mind, Agent Cruller, I'm just gonna take a quick peek under the hood to see what we're dealing with here.
Oh, sure, kid. Knock yourself out.
Booga, booga.
Man, you thought Dr. Lobato was crazy.
Interesting. The campfire at Whispering Rock. I haven't been here for days.
Or if you're us, 20 years.
Oh. Something tells me it's a little more than 20 years.
Well, I mean, he's still a kid. I don't think it's been 20 years.
I remember this guy. He
I
always
said
seemed to
if
be
it were
missing
us,
something
I don't
up
know.
top to me. Ha! Here's the top to that stump and a little torch.
Is that honey boar bacon? Oh, yes.
Said it was Ford Cruller in his prime. That's more like it.
Auto Mentalis. Oh, what's cool there?
Eat. Bob Zanotto. He looks like a hippie. That's dope.
Weird. Glasses.
Finally, a man with a little style.
Compton. Ooh. Cassiopeia.
Ha, Cassiopeia. Ha, ha, ha.
That's right. There were 7 stumps at camp.
Lucretia Mux.
Lucretia Mux. Huh. Wonder why she's not included in the Psychic 6. I mean, I guess
Maligula.
because that would make it the Psychic 7. But still, she must have been important, or Ford wouldn't have carved her.
He's beginning to believe.
I don't think trees behave that way.
Oh.
He had a romantic relationship with Maligula before she was
Can't
Maligula.
turn around. That's not good.
Well, he's dead.
There's a note to Ford in it. Looks like it's from Auto Mentalis. Cruller. I think it's time we add a third psychic to our research team. Her name is Lucretia Mux. She's hoping to get out of Grulovia, where her husband was just killed in the war. I know you have concerns about hydraulic mining, Ford, but with Lucretia's powerful hydrokinesis, we could wash the Titanium out of these caves in no time. I feel like the two of us have been digging forever, but with Lucy's help, I feel like I see a
Light at the end of the tunnel. Well, you're dead.
2D room.
Don't go towards the light.
Uh-oh.
The fuck?
Ooh. This is worse than I thought.
Well, I seem to remember the inside of your mind wasn't so neat and tidy either.
Agent Cruller, I'm here to help. I want to unshatter
your mind.
Don't bother. I've tried for years. Whoever dropped the kablooey on this mine really didn't want to put back together again. And to tell you the truth, there were some parts of this old brain that weren't doing me much good anyway. Who needs to think about the past all the time, eh? Some memories are best left alone. Now let's get out of here before that bacon gets cold.
But Ford!
Don't worry, you can just
Wait, did
psychically
he just
heat it up or
eject
something.
you?
Yes.
Fucker just ejected you, because that's a thing.
Oof.
And no one else could do that before because...
They're not Crawler, obviously. Gosh, get it right. Have you been? If you were paying attention.
And I'm sure he'll... Agent Cruller? Ford? Oh, man. I need to find him before I report back to Truman. What was that work he said he had to do? Something about mail? And hair? And shoes?
Find 3 aspects of Ford. There's the mailroom. Huh.
Scanning. Access granted.
Had to sort the mail.
Agent Cruller, it's me, Raz. Permission to enter?
Negative. Senior staff only.
Ford, it's me.
And who are you?
Don't you realize who I am?
Wait. If Nick John Smith is mentoring interns, he must be senior staff, right?
I'm telling my dad.
I should talk to him.
That sounds like a bad idea.
Oh, no. Mr. John
It really
Smith.
does.
That's Elijah Wood.
Hang on, Nick. I'll get you out of there. Somehow.
Airmail?
There you go, Nick. Now stay away from these machines. Hey, Nick. You're senior staff, right?
Pony?
Can you help me get into the back room? I need to talk to Agent Crawler.
Flat rate.
Look, Nick, I have a wild idea. Bear with me. If I get you a loner brain of equal or greater value to your own, then you help me get into the back room. Plus, I'll bet the loner brain will keep you safe from all this machinery.
First class.
I'm gonna take that as a yes. Now, where can I find a brain? That's one Agent Cruller located. Need to find the other 2 before I regroup with Agent Zanata.
You've located one, but he's...
Bit of a stopping point, what do you think?
So do you have to go find all 3 first, or do you have to do something with him first since he's there?
First class.
Squeeze in a couple of frames? Can't.
And he has bowling shoes. Makes sense.
It really does. Everyone
Like
has a
that,
pair of
huh?
bowling shoes lying around.
Agent Cruller, I need to talk to you.
Sorry, Senior League hours. Only members of the Senior League allowed.
Doesn't look like there's much left of the Senior League, except for Compton Boole? No kidding. Huh. Under office number, it just says psycho-isolation. Why would his office be in psycho-isolation? Guess I need to get out
Probably
there
because
and
he's
find out.
batshit crazy.
2 forts down. Only 1 more to find before I can go back to Truman.
What? We haven't had a senior league in years.
Hey, the correct term is Batman shit crazy to you. Because I'm Batman.
Eventually.
Batman.
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Batman.
Sorry, booked up all day.
I can wait.
You sure as shampoo can, but unless I get a cancellation, you're out of luck.
That's the final Ford. Time to debrief Truman. I think I'm
You sure as shampoo can. But unless I get a cancellation, you're out of luck.
Oh lord.
Who's that old guy in the
So,
main room?
yeah, so it's time to go back to
Guess we can talk to
the
Truman.
vegetable.
This is why you don't trust water psychics, honestly.
Hydrokinetics. But sure. Then at the same time, you got to go back and talk to the supposed vegetable.
I love
Elijah
vegetables.
Wood.
Oh boy.
Truman. It's okay. We're alone.
Where's Cruller?
I got him to the base, but now he's locked in the bowling alley, and also the mailroom, and the hair salon.
I like how when he woke
Sounds
up,
like
his
he's reverting
beard
to some old
also rendered
behavior.
fully.
He's no good to us like that.
I think I could help him
dear.
if I could just get closer.
He has a Greek
To get
beard. That's
closer,
what this is.
I need to do some stuff
very
outside
curly.
the base.
Put your head near this brain, thing. I should be able to... There! Full access. That should let you search the whole place.
Hey, look, all the doors are open now.
Okay. I'll try to get Ford and bring him back here.
No, Raz. You're going to find Ford Cruller, and you're going to fix him. You're going to make Ford Cruller whole again. This is just another mind in torment, Raz. It needs a psychonaut to fix it. And I believe in you, Raz.
He believes in you,
I don't
Raz.
trust this at all.
Yes, sir, Agent Zanotto.
This sounds
I won't
too
let you down. I'll put
misleading.
Ford back together again.
Too trusted.
Godspeed, Psychonaut.
Godspeed, Spider-Man.
Hello, Peter.
Hi, Peter. Wait, shit. My bad.
Good job.
Hey, Peter, remember the time?
Oh, Lord.
Alright, so I think we're about at that time. Call it.
Indeed. You just got full access. Did you want to go get that thing in that room real quick that's right next to you?
Oh, yes.
Just that way it's not forgotten about.
Scanning for fingerprint. Full access granted.
Oh,
I love that the owner of this association, or like the headmaster, didn't know what the heck the device was called.
I love these things.
The thingy.
Yep. Oink.
This brain thing.
That's because he's not really the headmaster.
No, he's a vegetable.
That's why the plants keep dying. He's his evil twin brother.
Ooh, it's the
Nazato,
twin
no.
brother. This one's alive though. What's up with that?
Well, because that's not one of the plants that helps with the poisoning stuff, I guess.
That's true. Oh no! I
Not
didn't do
big.
that. I
Not
did
say-
not.
Of course you didn't do that at all. Yeah, no.
It was
Uh
dead.
oh. Uh oh. I have a visitor. It's the cops. We gotta call the stream right now.
Guys, it's the cops. Run.
Well, you're dead. He's
You're
gonna
dead.
die.
He's dead. She's dead. We're all dead.
Oh goodness.
We're all doomed.
I think doomed isn't the worst thing to be right now.
I'll give you that.
There's a lot of espionage going on right now, that's for sure.
Indeed, it sounds fishy.
So, if you want to be on for next episode, we just got another one we do Here Be Shenanigans every other Friday.
That very well could be.
On the other Friday, we do the Hate, Laugh, Love, so that is a good time. So
I know more than likely I should be able to participate. As far as Josh is concerned, that is entirely within his jurisdiction.
nice. What'd you think? Did you have fun? What is your Psychonauts analysis so far?
I'm losing my mind.
Ooh.
I was gonna say my brain hurts. No, that's fine. Overall, it's an interesting experience. Art style, I can't tell if it's consistent or inconsistent. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna say overall, it seems an alright experience. The humor's relatively dry, but it's kind of on the nose, but it's kind of fun in that same regard. It's almost like dad joke humor.
Yeah. It's definitely that kind of like Rasputin is like an old man and a tiny man, like a young person's body, pretty much.
Old man inside a tiny man.
And depending on who you are, that could be very different things. But no, overall, it's an interesting experience to say, at the very least about it.
Well, I think we're gonna call it here. We're gonna get into our closing sessions. Just some quick on the way out announcements. We just have upcoming shows. Saturday, we have Nightbane at 4 o'clock, so be sure you check that out. That is DM'd by the great Michael. And Sunday, we have 3 o'clock. This is all Mountain Time. Tales of Andrea, DM'd by the great Murray. So make sure you check into that. And be sure to follow us on Twitch. And we have our Facebook and our Twitter at OwlBearIn. Any plugs you want to throw in at the very end?
At the moment, I don't think so, but if I come up with some for the next time, I will be sure to do so.
Nice. And thank you, Tibbles Master, for the follow.
Yeah.
All right, well, we're going to head into closed, and that'll be that. So, bye, y'all.
Have a good one, all. Yes, we have a good evening and good night.
Yes, good evening, indeed.
May have closed for now. We hope you met a friend this go around. Tired and blurry you may be. We hope your minds are full from this revelry. Peace follow you out. May you return for more giggles and shouts.